that we can have this time to be happy before things spiral into chaos. So before things happen, my name is Bart of Rivet City Limited. I'm your internet friend. Guitar, Dover, to my left. Yeah, we have everybody in the right places now. To my left, Sorceress of the Izzet, Centaur, Arcadia, and that guy, he's a dead man.
You say that every week.
Say that every week.
And yet here I am.
And yet here you are. I don't know why you keep showing up week after week. That's alright.
It's because I'm not dead yet, motherfucker.
Yeah, one of these days. No.
It's fine.
You're a cool guy. That's Nate, Hellfire of Rivet City Limited. Anyways, we are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see. Yeah. I believe it is Guntar's turn to share.
I shared last
week.
No. Nate shared last week.
I think it was a combined effort, actually.
Okay, we can...
So it's Guntar's turn to share with the class.
All right. So, upon leaving the clutches of the evil Orzhov Church, we ended up into let me go to my notes.
Made some Vatican jokes.
Yeah, we made some things.
It was.
We ended up showing up into the Blister Works, which is like a power center of the Izzet, still in the 10th district, but far from where we are, where we're supposed to be.
But not too far.
We're farther than we wanted to be.
Yeah, we ended up in precinct 5.
You're
we
like
wanted to be in precinct 4.
The antithesis of MasterCard. It's everywhere you don't want to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
We ran into a person that Guntar did not like, but he's starting to grow around to him.
You grow around him like a mole.
Yeah, like a mole. We ran into an Izzet Viashino by the name of Grozgrox.
Oh, Grozgrox. Doing
double
nothing
G.
illegal.
Yeah, doing nothing illegal down there in the Blister Works.
I still have questions.
But he told us he basically was like, y'all look like shit. Y'all work with Dragon Council. Why are you down here? Basically, we kind of he knew what was up. He was a former Dragon's Council member.
Or current, you don't know.
Or current, but he hasn't been in an active mission.
Right, yeah, he hasn't been active.
While. So after resting of our wounded members, we were woken midnight to the sound of explosions and the sound of chaos breaking out in the place that we wanted to be.
War has started.
Yes. Well, eventually, we got to the gates of the fort. Upon being not so smooth with our operation, we fled into a underground passage of an Izzet fashion.
It was a maintenance.
Yeah, maintenance hut. That's
maintenance
maintenance.
causeway.
Yeah.
Maintenance.
So glad I know where these are.
That's a good feat.
Only accessible by the Izzet.
Only accessible by the Izzet.
Conveniently.
So upon that, we witnessed the full-on gang-on-gang violence of the Foundry Street. It's basically on fire. It looks like a panorama of a comic book right now.
Kinda, yeah.
With just like the random action shots going everywhere.
It's like the ending panel of a comic book.
Yes, or beginning. Whichever.
Or like, yeah.
I'd say more ending.
I mean, this is like if you were reading a Marvel comic, like specifically like Marvel versus X-Men.
Yeah.
Where it's like the cliffhanger page is the exact same page as the first page of the next book.
I feel you.
Like that's the exact.
I like it.
That's the, as long as they're the same artist, you know. That's a word.
See, my head went to Power Rangers versus DC.
And last
because that's an actual comic series.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Marvel is Avengers versus X-Men was a run of comics. But that's beside the point. The point is that The 4th district or the 4th precinct is now a war zone.
Yes. One last
We
thing I
don't
forgot to
need no
mention.
water.
One last
but
thing you
the-
forgot to mention.
We leveled up, suckers.
Yeah, you
So
did
we
level
got
up.
some. We got some new tricks.
There,
up our
there are
bags.
some new tricks coming. I was gonna leave them as a surprise for chat. Thank you for spoiling that. But no, it does give
Dude,
chat.
sorry.
I mean,
What's he gonna do?
honestly, when I watch live stream games, it's hard for me to tell when people level up unless it's like right there.
Yeah.
Like Adventure Zone just says, "Oh yeah, we're leveling up today." Acquisitions Corporate is like, "We leveled up."
Hey guys,
Yeah.
guess what?
Hey, guess what? Dinar's got new abilities. Anyways, but yeah, so you guys are just on the other side of the wall from the 5th into the 4th precincts. About 3 blocks down, which is going to be, I believe, about half a kilometer. It's just fighting. To Guntar, it looks like it would have been, if it wasn't for the inhabitants of this district, would have looked like a Gruul raid.
Yeah. Well, and he would have known.
Yeah.
Gunsar's informed with things along those
Yeah.
lines.
But this is definitely not one of those. This is open warfare between 2 gangs. The Shatter Gang and Krenko's gang are well at it, and that's where we start.
Quick periphery around. Do I see any women or specifically children in the chaos?
From this distance, you wouldn't be able to see. You'd be able to see the fighting and what's going on, but you wouldn't be able to discern who's combatant and who's non-combatant from this distance.
But no, like fleeing civilians away from the.
Not near you. You would, with the 2 blasts that have happened already.
You're probably sure they got
They're
out.
pretty sure that people have already started to clear.
Cool. I just didn't want the whole like you walk in one way and then a mob runs and you down.
Yeah, no. You guys have plus with where you guys are, you're away from where a gate would be for people to egress
Oh yeah, we are.
from.
We're kind of in the.
Yeah,
We're away from the main gates.
you're away from the main gates into the precinct, so you're away from where people would be fleeing out of.
Well, I'm a little excited, not gonna lie. I dribbled a little bit down my leg.
No, did you want to go take care of that? There's an alleyway right
No,
over.
no.
I don't think
It's
we
one of
have.
those
I don't
exciting-
think he has time to take care of it.
It's
I
one
don't
of
think
those
we have.
exciting-
I don't think any of us have time to take care of anything except for what's going on right now.
What should we do then?
Well,
There's chaos and fighting everywhere.
This is none of my domain at all.
well, normally what you do in a big fight like this is you run up to somebody and you be like, "Fuck you," and you attack them.
That's not.
Let's
what-
not
that's
do
what
that.
I would
I'm just
do.
saying, have you never been in a brawl?
No.
It's fun. You should try it.
Don't try it.
Gunsar just got the most disappointed. By
Like, at this point, technically everyone in this fight is Arcadia's elder, and she's like, they're all insane. I'm going home.
Okay, guys, what was our main mission here? We were getting in here to where's that explosion?
Yes.
Where's the smoke coming from? I'm gonna look for it. Oh,
Cop.
whoa.
Oh, no, it's not. Just kidding. I like it.
Is it like?
Jack die?
Reroll. It was Jack. If it was Jack, reroll.
Even her,
It's a
even her
20
jackass.
now.
I would have said the 16. 12.
12 plus 0. 12.
12? I mean, it's. I mean, the columns of smoke are kind of, at this point, it's all kind of coalescing into one kind of plume just because of the fighting that's
It's
happening.
everywhere.
It's just, there's fires everywhere
Okay.
now. But the 2 larger components of that are, they're on that main drag that's about a half a kilometer ahead.
I was gonna ask if I could roll an investigation just because we're now back and forth precinct, and since I can at least somewhat know the area well, at least see what's going on and maybe even try to figure out ways to get to those areas.
Have you been to this town?
This is Ford. This is
This
his
is my
main-
this is where my garrison is.
So you have an idea of which building it's probably in, so you're
Yes.
investigating to see how close we are to
So investigating would be more.
You're looking
I know
for
we go over
something.
this every week.
I forget
Why
every
did
week.
So, investigation is knowing something is there and you're looking for it.
That's why I said the buildings.
Right.
That's why I said
You're
maybe
not-
you knew of a building that's in this part of town. that
But it's
you're
not an
looking
investigation.
for.
That would be a knowledge.
Okay.
So just a int.
So straight end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're trying to remember where a place is
Okay.
rather than trying to
Find the murder weapon.
find the murder weapon. Or finding clues.
So just straight 5.
Yeah, straight 5.
Straight 5.
5.
Man, do I really know
Because-
this town well.
With is an infrastructure.
If it is it infrastructure, and I'm trying to remember where the drop location was.
I
Which
think
was
I
the
got hit too hard in the
smoke-
shoulders. I can't remember
the-
where anything is.
The smoke, was it smoke or slaughterhouse or
I got it.
you got it?
What was it? Was the slaughterhouse in?
I think so.
Yeah, slaughterhouse inn.
Let's see.
Because that was the drop location.
I retained information.
Smokehouse.
Happy.
Smokehouse
You had it
inn.
right
That's
the
what it
first
was.
I
time.
had it right the first time. Smokehouse inn. I'm gonna be trying to see if that was one of the. If that was up this way, and looks like it'd be one of the spots that was hit.
Sure.
Oh.
I also see everything.
Was that?
Nat
Yes.
20. I also see everything. What do your centaur eyes see?
But can you see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Apparently, yes.
Easy
You
on
know
the
how many
table.
legs? Never mind.
Easy on the table. The
I
mics
can't-
are right
You
there.
need to
Easy on the
apologize
table.
to chat for their ears.
Yeah.
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 Apologize to our listeners.
I'm sorry for Barton's shitty joke.
Our punishment's going to be swift.
Yeah.
Imminent.
It's not gonna be your punishment. It's gonna be my punishment.
The Smokehouse Inn is on Foundry Street, which is 3 blocks ahead of you.
So it is one of the.
It's not one of the buildings that got. You don't know if it's one of the buildings that got leveled, just because it would be impossible to tell
At this.
at whatever range, unless you're right there and know where this place is. You would have to know exactly where those buildings were.
Conveniently. There.
And from your vantage point, you would have no way of knowing. You have a general direction, but you have no way of knowing. But you do know that it is on Foundry Street.
While we're talking, while they're talking, trying to figure like where is this? Guitar's like, hey guys, it's this way, and he's walked 15 feet closer. Because you said we were 3 blocks.
3 blocks.
That's half around a moon.
Yeah, it's half a kilometer
Yeah.
to where you're going.
Yeah, no, Guitar's just saying, hey guys, it's this way.
Dobrin makes weird sounds and like seems conflicted and like kind of starts to follow, but also.
There's that.
The hesitation.
Just the tiny little trumpets of. But it's funny because he's old.
Guys, why don't we just keep going and
Alright.
I suppose.
before something worse happens over here?
I don't know if anything worse could happen.
You haven't seen the world enough. Bad things happen.
Explosion just happens in the building right next to us.
Actually, this would be a time I would need a perception check from all.
Oh god.
Okay. That's fine.
Darn it.
Uh,
4.
13.
Okay, well those of you who got more than a 5.
Yay!
Yay, basic stuff.
Wouldn't passive work as well because I was looking around?
I suppose, yes. What is your passive?
12.
12? Dover?
My
Passive.
what?
Your passive wisdom.
Passive perception. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. How do you calculate your passive perception?
Isn't it just the same
10
as your...
plus your wisdom modifier. I
Yeah.
believe.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is 0, so it is exactly 10.
It is exactly 10. Okay. You notice that the concentration of Azorius pyres, the pillars of light, are actually
Did we know they were Azorius before?
yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just didn't know if we had
Yeah,
learned
because they were that triangle Azorius.
I was gonna remember if we did learn that last week.
It's that kind of triforcey,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
instead of the triangle in the middle, it's a big ring.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we did learn that it was the Azorius last week.
Delta Force.
Delta Force. Delta Force.
Delta farce.
But you notice that those are becoming more enumerated as you guys are getting closer to.
Oh!
Speaking of worse, see, those things, I fucking hate these Azorius. You guys
I
suck.
take back what I said about it. This getting worse. It definitely got worse.
You guys suck, don't get me wrong, but fuck the Azorius.
Don't say that.
Laws.
You can think it. Alright, let's
Let's
go.
continue on.
You
The
know,
thought police.
what is this? Supposed to be PC.
I'm just saying, they got people everywhere
Let's
listening for.
move on. Let's move on.
Oh, found
let's
some
move
people.
on. Let's move on.
Doomtide's still walking.
Let's
He's
move
just
on.
talking as he walks.
You just complain about PC culture.
PC culture, the Azorius, the laws, the demographic.
Player character culture.
Yeah.
PC culture. Come on. Every week I manage to kill him.
He keeps coming.
He says I don't kill him every week, and yet here
No,
we are.
you didn't kill him. Gunter killed me.
So
We continue on in our journey.
Do we need a marching order?
You were really campy when it comes to this stuff, and I love it. It's so great.
It's all caffeine.
yeah. Right. So yeah, I mean, you make a judgment. The four of you make a judgment call and head towards the Azorius and the two goblin factions that are now fighting.
Is there any other path that we see?
Numerous other paths.
Oh.
This is not like a walled street. This is a street with offshoots. You can
Like,
you can
Alright.
explore. This is
At
not-
this point, our
no, you're on. So you guys know the opening scene in Walking Dead where Rick's on the horse, on his way into Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that.
Cool.
I think
I haven't seen
Gunter's
it.
worried about.
It was on every promotional poster for the first season.
I still haven't seen any.
He's on a horse on a highway that's
I understand.
You're scared. I'm
steep
scared
drops
to
on either
fight.
side.
I'm
There's
scared
no
to fight.
turn all
Why?
around. It's literally just a straight walk
Double
around.
dash.
There
Peace.
is no turnaround.
Thank you. Now I understand.
Yeah, no, this is like if you were to the street that is right outside. There are any number of ways to branch off of this.
So it's not
That's why Arcadia was looking for like any way.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, it's on Foundry Street.
Yeah, so you guys are on a street that would
Are
lead
we-
to Foundry Street, which is the main.
We were 3 blocks away. Are we now 2 blocks away?
It depends on how fast you guys are walking.
Arcadia was shuffling her hooves. She wasn't going very fast.
We're looking for they're looking for things around, and I'm kind of just like mall walking where
It's more like
person ahead.
cautious walking,
Yeah.
looking
Yeah,
around.
So once we get 2 feet around,
You would just about be at the end of the first block.
okay. Do we want to like swing around and do like not go right walking into the middle of it?
It
Maybe
would
hit some periphery fights. I don't know.
it would be better to gain some intel on the area and what's going on first before going into it. I do agree.
Sure.
I just don't want to die.
That as well.
Death is honorable.
I don't have my
Shouldn't look-
coin. I
shouldn't
don't
look-
I'm young. I don't want to die.
Okay.
Death before its time is a tough thing. I will say that. So I
Pick a
understand.
coin. Heads we go left. Tails we go right.
Why do we pick a coin?
Because you guys are making a decision.
Right.
Oh, okay, so we're okay with the coin. Okay.
We're just wanting to know why
Alright,
you're flipping
it
it.
is tails. We're going to the right. Anyone have an issue going to the right? Do I see immediate danger?
With my urban infrastructure, would I know if, like, the difference between right and left of any
Advantages of going to the right
or
versus
to the left? Yeah.
in this city where we are.
Where you're at, you would actually know that if you went right, you would actually head towards the Hidden Monk.
Oh, where we were.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, if you head to the right, you would head towards the Hidden Monk that direction. The other direction would lead you towards towards your laboratory and the Boros foundry.
I'm like, that because I remember that I'm like, right is Hidden Monk, left is my house and his house.
My house!
Wait. Didn't you inform us of some warehouse that you had to go to?
That was back in 5th.
You sure?
Yes.
Yes.
I have something on that says not on the other side of the wall. Abandoned is it warehouse dash not on the other side.
That was in. He said that was right outside the.
That was on the other in 5th.
That was in. Yeah.
So it was not on the other side of the wall.
No, that the.
The not is it's all.
That is it warehouse was part of the Blister Works.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Because
Okay. Not
player question, the one
Okay,
that
yeah.
we were trying to locate is a Boros one, correct? Or was it another?
You're
Is it?
looking for an is it?
Okay. I just couldn't remember. Player me couldn't remember if it was a Boros.
Yeah,
or
you're
an
looking for
An abandoned is it?
an abandoned
That's
is it
right, that's
warehouse. The one that's in the 5th was one, but it isn't anymore. It's
Yeah,
where
that-
Crossgrox.
Yeah, because the one we're looking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I player me needed to
Yeah,
remember.
Grosgrox had issues with goblins, but they have since
Yeah.
left the 5th in favor of the 4th.
Yeah. Okay. Back in.
Where is that abandoned?
Back in
warehouse?
5th, we
No.
rushed to the explosion.
There's two.
There's another one,
There's another one here.
right?
There's multiple.
Yeah.
Like this, the city is built on top of like
So, are we following
things.
leads?
Things are being
to-
built and abandoned all the time. So there are any number of abandoned.
I'm just trying to get us avoiding. The straight path looks like the most dangerous, right? Which we don't want to walk into a straight-on fight. Other than I think maybe one person at a time. So the
basi-
question is, where are we trying to get to where they blew up, or are we trying to get to where we were going first? This is Thor outside of me.
I personally, player, was heading towards the drop location because that
Okay.
made the most sense for a starting point.
All right. The thing about that is if we go there and it's in the middle of the shit,
We're fucked.
You're fine. You're fine. Maybe. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing here? So, just I'll let you know. It's kind of where the
Flip flop, flip
chaos
flop.
is. So,
Oh
like,
no, explosions! I'm going back
so
to
like we're in a situation where like we can be stealthy and it might be very advantageous for us, but like I think we're in a situation where like we're gonna be either apprehended or questioned on no matter what we do. So we just gotta be ready.
Yeah, I would also like to remind you that curfew hasn't been lifted, so
Mhm.
in addition to the Azorius now showing up, the Boros are still in control.
Honestly, I'm thinking then I'd rather head towards the Hidden Monk. At least then I know I personally have somebody that can hide us if we have to.
Well, shit. Let's just go. The Hidden Monk was how far away from the Perkins?
The Birkins.
The Perkins, sorry.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Well, that's copyright infringement, sir.
Yeah, dude. You
Uh,
just
sorry.
Yeah.
Trademark.
From here, it would probably where you're at. It would probably be another half a click to that right side.
Because there's an abandoned warehouse that we could just always go sit in for how long as we slept there. Shit.
No, but the
The
Boros still
abandoned-
sweep through them though, where the hidden monk locked up.
No, I was talking about the one we started our adventure at.
No, that was a Boros
So-
warehouse. That one
Yeah,
was.
that was a bar.
But it's still being used.
My
How-
God.
Yeah, that one is an active
By
Boros
the
warehouse.
The arms
Dragon
dealer was an
Council?
active Boros warehouse?
Mm-hmm.
No,
No.
the warehouse that you. Oh, the arms dealer.
Yeah,
that's
which was
under
right
the
by
Birkins.
which is right under the Birkins, which is.
I mean, you
Was
guys
it on
can
the
hide out
Birkins?
there, but
I'm just saying we
That person
slept
might have
there.
come back though,
We'll
right?
be good. We have a lead.
That's fine. I'm impartial.
I'm throwing options out. All right,
I-
is everybody?
I just figured let's at least
Let's
head
go
away from.
monk.
Yeah, the monk
I
dragon.
flipped a coin and it said go right.
And
so
right
maybe
is to
we're-
the monk, right?
Yes.
all right. So you guys are heading back to.
Ooh, the hit-
All right. That sounds
Also,
nice.
he needs a new ninja vest.
I don't.
Or his armor back.
I want my armor back.
Nope.
Does she have your armor or do you have your armor?
She has his armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Helica does have your armor.
Because again, if we're not going to be anywhere, if we're not going to be doing any more investigating on Foundry Street, there's no reason for me to still be in my
Yeah.
Ninja.
Oh, if we're going to the
Forever.
monk, she has had fights. People come bust her shop. We should probably make a little haste then.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Double
Um,
haste.
And she might have some info about what's going on better than us
Yes.
just wandering around.
Yes.
And get away from the triangles, please.
yes.
Yep. I will need a stealth check from each of you, please.
Okay, who's in plate?
What's this?
I'm in
Chainmail is at this disadvantage.
Ooh.
Well,
I am a slight, dainty, sly centaur.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah.
Ooh, 4. Ooh.
11.
Okay.
What's disadvantage? here?
Roll 2, take the lowest.
Oh, roll 2, take the lowest.
Yeah, because chain and scale both are
Oh,
chain,
that's
scale,
not
and plate
right.
are disadvantage.
Because I'm a Ninja, does that mean I have advantage?
No.
Damn it.
I got 7. Whoa.
Everybody's
Call-
dropping dice.
I have not
Call
dropped
on
dice yet
knee,
today. I would like to
and
point that
then
out.
slip.
From the northwest side of it.
Yes.
Okay, and the hidden monk is on what side of
Uh,
Tin Street? On Foundry.
It's on the north side of Tin, on the west side of Foundry.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're kind of coming in like this.
You're coming in from. So you're not coming from the south.
Yeah. So
You're-
if the monk is here, then we're kind of coming in like this, correct? Or are we coming
So-
in like this?
Yeah. So you're like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is west.
Yes.
Okay. You're coming down this way.
Okay. So okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
So
kind
the
of
corner of the building is
yeah,
like right here.
Yeah. So we're kind of okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're not you're not looping around.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
just coming straight in.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in it. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Straight down that alleyway.
Yep. I'm just trying to visualize it.
Did we hear a response in the knock?
Did we even knock?
I did.
She did.
Oh.
Very subtly.
Yeah.
Should I knock? Please.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
All right.
Let's
I
please-
remember the last time you
I
knocked.
know. She didn't like me, so I don't mind knocking the door down.
There.
I think to myself.
Friend, we will just stay out here and just.
Oh,
No. No. Go ahead.
no, I said.
He's muttering to himself.
Okay. No. Like, don't let me stop you guys from doing what you do.
Rabble, rabble,
Like,
rabble, rabble, rabble,
that's-
rabble, rabble.
That's what I like. I like it when you guys do things, and all
Like
I have to
I'm
do is
just
go.
all stealthy, like up close, slide, knock to the door, like.
There's a pause, and the door opens just a little bit, but at your height, there's nobody there.
I go.
And from the ground about 3 foot up, there is just these kind of big frog eyes, like the
Her helpers.
Yep, the grung, one of the grung tailors, just looks. Rip.
So what are they speaking? What do they speak?
The grung. No, that's totally fine. Allow me to adjudicate that for you.
Thank
in
you.
Just a moment.
Because I might understand that.
Come on. Technology.
And are they creatures or animals?
They're creatures.
Yeah.
They're I mean, well, animals are creatures.
Yeah, but like they have the wherewithal of a
Sentient or
sentient, yeah.
Yeah, they are sentient.
Okay.
Um,
Non-animal.
yes. They are not beasts.
Sweet. It's gonna shit some cool things out.
Give me just a moment. For whatever reason, this is not wanting to cooperate. Ribbit.
She's just looking at us like, and we're just looking around like, what the
No,
fuck is she saying?
I imagine that Arcana's just looking down. She's looking up, just ribbit as like explosions and other like battle sounds are going on in the background.
like at this point she's just like, I'm back at the tower. Somebody blew up another project. This is fine. Only reason why
Everything is fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
I'm more worried about like getting arrested than I am like getting
That's why I'm trying to.
goblins. To be honest, no goblins don't really.
Alright.
No,
Here
what do
we
you think
go.
of goblins? What's your take?
You're having a casual conversation with this going on.
Very exuberant. Like to,
There's not many of them.
hot-headed sometimes, but I've met some very not hot-headed.
Yeah, there's not many of them in the clan. They're pretty dumb, but they are. Clans, excuse me, not the clan. That sounded bad.
They speak Grown.
Only grown.
They, you don't know if they speak any other languages.
But they are known to speak grind.
They are known to speak Grown language.
I've been wanting to.
They're foreign to you. They're not a normal Ravnican creature that you've
Okay.
seen.
So Sylvan and Primordial will not work.
Most likely not.
I would like to take this opportunity to quote Rush Hour and look at the little thing and say,
Do you understand the
words
words
that
that
come out of my mouth?
I say, I need helicopter.
And he gives like a short nod.
It worked. I'm the best.
And the door
Didn't
kind
even
of,
catch that actually.
the door
Yes.
kind of slams a little harder in your face than it opened, because it opened kind of cautiously, and then kind of just slammed in your face.
I assume because they actually know that it's not bad people.
Well, he would most likely recognize that before.
We were there,
Yeah.
just like
Especially the elephants.
less than a day
Not
ago.
over.
They don't all look the same, okay?
Yeah.
Dogs have very distinct features. You need to pay more attention.
They would definitely recognize the elephants in the room.
Hey, we used that joke 3 weeks ago.
And we're using it again.
until the end of time.
Alright, season 12.
Elephants in the room.
Can that be? Can we? Out of character, can that be the new name for table talk? Is elephants in the room?
No.
Not unless we have another glitch where it's like elephants all the way down.
Alright.
Every character is replaced by a lobster.
Do we see a window?
There is a window on.
I'm not trying to look at her window. She already hates me.
There are windows at the street level and the upper level, but they are shuttered.
They are shuttered.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm like trying to stay in the shadows near the door as much as possible, just in case. We are on Foundry Street, so if anyone
Well, you're
like
on
we're
the
still
alley behind.
on Tin and Foundry. Like,
Yeah. Well, you're not on Tin. You're like
We're in an alleyway shortly down on the other side of. the
yeah. So you're behind the Hidden Monk,
Okay.
which is on Foundry Street,
Yes.
which is about 4 or 5 buildings up from Tin Street.
Oh, okay. But I'm still like trying to like be inconspicuous.
As inconspicuous as a half.
I think I'm just
person
like
can be.
hiding in a bush right now.
The one little shrub, sad shrub.
Yeah, it's like in
Hide in plain sight.
Ocarina of Time. where they have like the potted shrubs in the back alleys.
Yeah.
No, it's exactly like that. There's
Just
no green space.
I'm
back
still
here.
hiding in whatever bush I can find.
6 blocks away.
Bushes of love. They were waiting in the bushes for us.
Varys is now 6 blocks away, hiding in the one bush.
The sex bush.
I'm on the other side of the fucking block.
Whoa. Just be here.
You need some privacy,
he's
or
not hiding, he's just like pacing
Yeah.
back and forth.
It takes a while, but eventually the door opens again, and Helica is at the door, and very kind of visibly worried more for the
Building.
the building than
us?
worried for you guys.
Doesn't surprise
No.
me.
It's like, Helica,
That's very.
we've been out of the
She should be
main
worried
city
about
for the
stuff,
last
like,
day. What is going on?
And she pokes her head out. She keeps her hooves on one side of the door and kind of just leans out and looks down the street each way just to make sure there's nobody, like any Boros or Azorius or...
This is the closest Boros idiot we've got right now.
Just wow, thanks.
Yeah, she kind of looks, she sees a ninja without his vest and just... You know, I thought... I don't know what I expected. Get in here.
Just the shuffling with the bush in hand.
We'll leave the idiot outside.
No!
It would be preferable, but I understand that he is of some value.
Oh, I thank you. I appreciate you think I'm of value.
No.
I wasn't talking about you.
Okay. I feel a little less bad about myself.
Guntar, she actually let you in. She was thinking him.
Oh,
No.
I understand Helica. He is a jackass. But he has his purposes. And he has a little bit of courage to him, too. He's an idiot, but what are you gonna do? How are you? How's your day? It's early morning, right?
Guntar, I think we have better questions to ask than that.
You want to know how my day is going?
Yes.
You want to know?
Actually, that might be illuminating. We don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, well, he might fill us in.
Remember what I told you before you left here?
Yeah, no, I understand that. But do you...
Sorry.
Yeah, I got it.
And she just kind of...
You trying to lock explain someone?
No.
You know better.
Where did the lock splitter get water from? Well, actually,
Girl explains something.
Girl spline.
if you're, yeah, where does a girl splainer get their water? Well, actually, Helica, just kind of visibly annoyed and sleep deprived, as it is much too early
True.
for the shenanigans that are happening outside our front door.
I thought we were in like the atrium, but
No, you guys are in the back half of the
Okay,
building,
cool.
where
He
the
got.
Grung had tailored the
Yes.
ninja
Oh,
outfit.
sweet.
So he's the only one that knows.
Yeah, you guys are in that back half, which is, as you guys come in, there's a small kitchen. There is where the Grung do their craft of creating outfits and different clothings with the help of Helica, or assisting Helica.
Do we see any like? We can't see into the main.
No, there is walls, and then there's that curtained.
You can't see if the shop's had any damage or anything.
Right, not at the present, but it does sound like the fighting is muffled at least.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound like it's broken through the building.
So upon asking, the gist I wanted to get Guntar is like, did the shop get affected? Did like the explosions happen here? Kind of thing.
No, and she's just kind of still processing everything. No, but I can say with about 95% certainty, I can tell you who's at fault for all this crap.
We know too.
I thought you guys were gonna find him.
That was my fault. Probably my fault. I don't know. We took a long extended rest because of me. I just set a trap off. They got away. Got a head start.
Who's they? You're looking for one goblin. How hard is that?
There's a lot of them about, Nate.
Well, I should say so now.
I feel like information is hard to come by upon this one goblin. And information is not my strong suit. Me like running outside and kicking the shit out of people, that would be my strong suit.
Clearly.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment. With my 10 intelligence.
Don't sell yourself short.
And she's just, at this point, just annoyed that
That shit's going down?
that shit's going down.
Okay. Okay.
Is there any additional things that we've been chasing? Clearly haven't been around here. Have you seen anything else? Know of anything else? Where the explosion at the center of it?
They came from up the street,
Up the street?
towards away from 10th Street. So it was more north from where you guys are.
More towards the Smokehouse Inn.
It might be that way. I mean, it's on Foundry. I don't.
Is there any big warehouses over by Smokehouse on Foundry?
She thinks it's.
Like, really close. That you can think of?
I'm not a map.
You know the area down here better than me.
If you had to look for our guy, if you were us, where would you go?
If I were you, I would have caught him by now.
How we and you as we go?
I could see him popping out and then Dobrin came on that Yes. Why, you probably will. You're so good.
Indignant.
I maybe would have interrogated a few goblins.
There weren't many around where we were.
Find where they were.
Yeah.
I don't know where you went after you left here. Presumably nowhere. That you come right back here.
We've had it. Do you want to hear the truth?
She doesn't.
Without us actually telling, we tell. Like, without us telling the camera, we divulge like how Gunsar sets the trap off at this person's location and that the chase that we went on. And I like summarize it. Because I don't.
Right, yeah. You
She's
guys
already
relayed the last
Yeah.
12 to 20 hours
Yeah.
to her.
Exactly what we've done.
Last, not
24.
not 24, not quite 24 yet.
22.
We had 6 with the
Or yeah.
stick. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's close. It's like 8.
Yeah, because you guys are start of day 3, so
Yeah, I'd say probably like.
around almost 30 hours.
Oh, okay.
Or almost 40 hours. Yeah, you guys are all at almost 40 hours from when you started.
last 48.
Yeah, the first.
Dun
48.
dun dun.
So as you guys relay this to her, she kind of just thinks it over. So this hideout, like, I don't care about any of that under-city crap. That's not
Yeah.
honestly a waste of your time.
It's almost as if we had lost or something.
Would certainly seem that way.
I rolled pretty good on my sprout for 60. That was pretty
Our
impressive.
friend here was hoping to get some armor. He lost his ninja gear.
I think it's called a gi.
And she looks over at the grung that had opened the door and nods towards Varys.
What is going on?
It's the worst part ever.
Yeah, he nods towards Helica nods towards Varys, and the grung nods and runs off to go grab something.
Thank you, ma'am.
Trust me, this isn't for my benefit.
Oh, I know.
So, what was the name of this dealer again?
Sean.
No, that
No.
was the mushroom guy.
Sorry, wrong-
I
Mr.
thought-
Taz. Mr. Taz.
Sorry, wrong
Come on,
dealer.
Taz.
I thought Sean was the mushroom guy.
It's been a
Mr.
while.
Taz. Mr. Taz.
No wonder
No,
we're so lost.
no. We're remembering the one from the safe house. Yes.
Baelish.
Yes.
Sorry, wrong type of dealer.
Yeah.
Honey, I
You're
know
looking for a guy.
I know better dealers than this Sean.
Do they know Jace?
Jace is a dealer?
Yeah.
Wow.
Deal with this bullshit.
That was actually pretty good. That was a good one.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Tip us through Patreon. Thank you.
Helica just turns and starts working. She goes over to the kitchen and just kind of starts preparations for like a tea or something.
She's done with our stuff. Alright.
She's kind of in like the quit your bullshit mode.
Yeah.
She was done with her shit when we walked in the door.
Yeah.
Well, we got our clothes back. We kind of have a general sense of
We got our clothes back. I got my clothes back.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm going to get my clothes back.
Maybe don't intimidate somebody and roll an at one.
It wasn't a one.
Out of character.
Yeah,
Very meta.
It wasn't a crit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
It wasn't a crit. I can tell you that.
The one thing Guntar will try to get from Helica is just how close the combat got to this location.
I mean, she motions towards the curtain. Go. Look.
I look.
So yeah, are you going like full out into the front area or just like?
Well,
looking at
look,
the
if
curtain?
she opened the curtain.
No,
I
she
walked
didn't
through.
open the curtain.
Oh,
She
pointed-
just told
you
Yeah,
to open it.
I walked through the curtain.
Okay. When you look, there's that big bay window,
Mm-hmm.
and give me a perception.
No, reroll that.
Okay.
That's jacked.
Jacked.
Perception?
Yeah.
6.
6. When you look at it, there doesn't seem to be anything weird with the window, but you can see outside that it's right there.
Oh, so it's happening right outside.
Yeah.
Let's have
Oh!
some tea. This is fine.
Yeah. So Guntar would understand why she now would be so annoyed with shit going down.
Poke my head back in through the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to try to get that down a little farther? This is your shop. I don't want to. It's like come in your home and fuck your shit up. I don't want to do that.
I mean, I would prefer not to have them anywhere near my shop. I mean, what did I tell you?
One moment.
What was it now?
Yeah.
Almost 2 days ago?
Yeah. I'll be right back. I walk out. I'll start heading outside.
Oh, whispering.
Confused trumpet noises.
Koto,
Oh.
he'll need help.
I don't know which direction to go out.
Follow.
Okay.
Splitting the party, alright, I like it.
Danger zone.
We're in one building. Not too far. I'm walking there. Waiting
So, do you follow after him?
Is he outside now?
He's
Yeah.
he's at least walking towards the door.
Hey, well, we should probably go with our friends who are fully clothed and not attract attention to our friend's shop. She's already kind of mad about us.
I know, but I'm trying. So you don't want Guntar to help?
I'm sure she does, but we should maybe bring everyone to help with.
Oh, okay.
And maybe not from the front. Maybe we go around from the back.
Maybe at least 2 of us go, because then maybe somebody can stay here and maybe get some more information.
I volunteer as tribute.
Maybe all of us should go.
I think we should just probably go kick their ass, usher them out, and
We
then-
got her infos. I think she wants us to kick some.
Do I have my armor back by this point?
So as Guntar is like trying to get everybody or trying to leave and Dobrin's trying to talk him out of it, there is a bump at the back of your legs.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you, friend.
He's got like a Zelda style chest.
Okay.
Not like the elaborate boss
Yeah.
or key chest, but like
One of the foot chests.
one of the foot chests.
Yeah.
Kind of
Like Skyrim on Switch, the blue.
No, I can imagine like
No,
the
no.
foot chests from Ocarina of Time.
more Wind Waker.
Okay.
So the rounded top.
Yeah.
Yep, the rounded top, but
Yep.
it's a little bit wider than it is tall.
Yeah. Okay.
Like almost like a foot locker, but chest.
Yes.
And he kind of like drops it right next to you.
Right. Thank you, friend. I very much appreciate it. Right. I opened the chest.
Yeah, all your stuff is in there. Your sword is actually laid across the top of all
Did
of
I
your.
leave a sword?
She gave you a sword of same, because your sword has the Boros seal on
Oh, well, because I still have both my short swords.
No,
She
you had
gave
equivalent.
a
it. She gave you equivalent replacement.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay,
have
okay.
Boros.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Never mind. So I put back on my armor and retrieve my weapons.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have your 2 short swords and your weird dagger, your knife.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Your weird ass knife.
weird.
I'm sorry. Well, now that I have my prepper armor, I'll go with Guntar.
Oh, well, there's one.
Okay, and we're off.
Are you ready? You don't look like you're much of a fighter.
What gave that away? The soft, delicate skin, the aversion to blood, the
But we
No, it's just
still,
this awkwardness right now.
we still need her
I
for
think-
many things.
I know, what I'm thinking
Success.
is she should probably try to stay in the back.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think?
I was thinking, well, they could easily like grab her and run away. She has a couple. Can you kick people from like behind?
can I mule kick?
Oh, I have that kick power.
Can you, in fact, donkey stomp?
Actually, technically, I think that's one of my attacks.
Let me check.
Okay.
I believe you can use your hooves as a weapon.
Yes, my hooves is a weapon.
you get a better to hit than.
I can see towards the back, but I
No,
don't know
actually, if I
it's
use a dagger or a crossbow, it's better because it's a.
Yeah, you get a 1d4 flat 1d4 for your hooves.
Yeah.
With a +0 to hit. Because it's your
From
strength
my
mod.
limited military experience, we have strong people in the front back. That makes sense, right? Has never been in the military before. Pointing at Dobrin.
My tactics are a little different than quote unquote military. Ours is more like just you go fuck shit up and then you
Weakest in the back?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Because there's no glory back there.
Says you.
I'm just gonna say those two words in the same sentence. Probably not the right combination.
Glory in the back.
You guys are very nice. Anyway.
And we're off. All right. Well, Dobrin's.
Miss Helena.
Dobrin's gonna bring up the rear.
And she just
Dobrin's
comes
gonna
around.
bring up the rear.
Hopefully we don't break anything. We're gonna go take care of this.
That would be preferable.
I'm gonna try my best.
I promise we won't break anything.
She
down.
opens her mouth as if to like express thanks and then just waves you off.
It's okay. Give the the 3, 2, 1 let's go thing.
Sure.
As I stand next to Helga, just waving.
3, 2, 1, let's get
God.
Like as you guys you throw up.
Okay.
Alright, are you going with them or are you staying behind?
She's
I'm staying.
You're staying
I was
behind,
like,
okay.
bye.
From the 3 of you, I need initiatives.
Okay. 13 for me.
13?
13 for me.
23, by the way.
Okay. Is that total 23?
That's total 23. I rolled a nat 20.
Alright.
Hers is natural. Mine is a -1 modifier.
Oh, natural. Okay.
Did you add your?
It's 0 with a smiley face in the middle.
Okay. So, yeah. So that is our start of our.
That's why I want to learn. I don't want to be the negative one.
So.
Like the handkerchief wave of waving off her soldiers.
Helika.
Bye, boys.
Helika kind of stands back next to you and she just looks and you're not.
I'm not a fighter. They'll be fine. It'll be good practice for res spells.
She kind of just gives you the, alright.
Their funeral.
So, as you guys get ready, I'm guessing you all kind of post up at the door, and then Guntar, I'm gonna kind of take control here just for a minute.
That's fine.
Not gonna do anything to you guys. I'm just gonna sit. Time for a cutscene. Cutscene time.
Before you start the cutscene, I do want to tell you that I am prepared if I have to jump into battle too.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's totally
No,
fine.
I've kicked up my hooves. I have tea. No, I'm actually like, do I have to go join them?
I mean,
If
Roll a pass. Should she roll a passive initiative? So whenever
I think
if
she
she
just
does,
jump in.
when she jumps into initiative,
Should just
it'll
jump in
be
with
at the
Yeah.
end of initiative.
Because basically I'm holding initiative.
She's
Like
she's holding her action essentially. Instead of rolling, she's taking last in combat when she decides that she's gonna come in at the end of the round.
that's good to know.
So for this first round, you won't be able to
Jump
join.
in.
You won't be able to join until the end of the second round.
Till the end of the second?
Yes, end of the second round.
Okay.
So, as Helika kind of goes, all right, you kind of get that that you know what we kind of drift on there, the jazz bebop kind of thing, where Guntar throws open the door and it's kind of like a Guy Ritchie movie, where like everybody just kind of walks out like all badass, you know.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
But the goblins are oblivious to you guys even coming out. Like you guys think, oh yeah, we look so fucking cool, and the goblins are just fighting each other.
What's the closest one to the shop?
Closest one to the shop, there's actually two closest to the shop. And they are, so essentially they are paired off as one would in this type of melee. And they're kind of like going back and forth at each other.
And this is 10 or so feet in front of us?
This is like, as you get out, it's like immediate. There are, there's, yeah.
We kind of bump into them.
There are no less than 8 goblins in this immediate area.
And we're assuming 4-on-4 type thing?
It's kind of a 4-on-4, but they're paired off one-on-ones.
Okay, sweet.
So there's no like ringleader?
There's no like commanders, but there are, it's, kind of like this group and this group are now fighting each other. Varys,
Yes.
you are first, sir.
Okay. So how many goblins are nearest to us?
There are, the street is about 40 feet across.
Okay.
So from the front door of Helica's shop to the front door of the shop across the street is about 40 feet.
So it's basically like a 2-lane road?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it's a 2-lane road. And these goblins are kind of all over this kind of 40 by 40 area.
Okay, and the closest ones to us currently, how far away are they?
I would say about 15 feet
Okay.
to your left exiting the door.
Okay, and then those two, how close to proximity are they?
They're in melee.
Okay. I have a lot to actually work here with.
Yeah, you are a fan of CQC, sir.
CQC. CQC.
CQC.
Okay, then I will move into melee range of both of them.
Sure.
Then I will do. Can I do two weapon fighting Hordebreaker?
Explain to me the Hordebreaker, please.
Hordebreaker. Once on each of my turns, when I make a weapon attack, I can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that is within 5 feet of the original target and within range of my weapon.
So, what that would be is, so you get your 2 attacks.
Yep.
You would be able to attack one and attack the other, but you wouldn't be able to attack the same twice. So you
Okay.
get 2. You would get attacks.
So
against 2
I would
targets.
basically get one attack on each of them.
Correct.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Now, is the second one dependent on hitting the first, or no?
No, it just says. It literally just says, I get to make an additional attack on the other creature within 5 feet with the same weapon.
Okay.
There is no other mod or disadvantage or anything to that.
Okay.
So, okay, again, remind me, it's a.
You roll a 20,
Yep, 20.
plus your dex,
Plus-
I believe is what you're using for your weapon attacks.
Yes.
Is attack bonus?
Yep, his attack bonus is his dex.
Yes.
I think we should open.
That would be 20 to hit total.
20 to hit? Absolutely. You
Okay.
hit that first one.
Okay, then that is 1d6. That is 6 piercing to the first one.
Sure.
And then the next one is 10 piercing.
All right. So the first one, you hit him. He is not feeling too good, but as you you hit him and kind of sweep him back as you come forward against the next one, and you just lay into that other one and just get him right across the neck. Oh. He's on that upswing, and he just falls.
God, my backswing is better.
Fall. The other 3 wearing that goblin's colors.
Let me guess, start advancing towards me?
They see you, they see the other 2, and now they are in in fight mode. They are kind of breaking with
The goblins that they are fighting with?
with the goblins that they are fighting with, and they also take notice of the 3 non-goblinoids, and they are not happy either.
Which colors could we tell?
So the one that is not dead.
At least I killed something. That's all I care about.
The one that's not dead has the armor of like it's all in reds. They're bandanas, scarves, things like that for
Bloods.
Huh?
Bloods.
Yeah, bloods. This is gang warfare.
I can imagine that the one that I killed is like Guldo, where his head just body's there, then head just falls.
Nope. Not that cool.
Yeah, so this,
Damn it.
the one that you killed, those goblins that he's all dressed like are in like, it's really weird because they look very similar in how they're dressed, but in brown.
Oh.
So you have browns and you have reds.
So this is Firefly.
Yeah, Reavers and brown coats.
I was gonna say it's Cleveland versus San Francisco.
Yeah, right. Which doesn't quite work.
Well, they're like the only ones in
It's
red.
Cleveland and Cincinnati, and it's 2 totally different sports.
Well, that's why I said Cleveland and San Fran, because San Fran is the closest, is the only team that has red, true red in their colors.
I mean, so does Arizona, but who's counting?
Okay, so how many
Prominently.
people are wearing red, including the dead?
No.
No.
The dead one is wearing
Brown.
brown.
So at
He
least
wore his brown pants.
4 reds,
Okay.
3 browns left.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
4 and 4.
Well,
1 dead.
so 4 and 3.
Well, she's counting total.
I was kind of imagining that I took this note like at the beginning, like a responsible player.
Kind of like a mental thing.
The one that you hit is going to strike back at you.
Okay. What do I do? Do I
Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't do anything.
Okay.
That is a 9 to hit. That's not going to hit.
Because it's against my AC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would not hit.
All right. His friends, 2 of them are going to pull crossbows on you,
Oh shit.
or light crossbows.
Okay.
So they both. Let's see. That's going to be a 12 to hit. That's not going to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Like my AC is 14, so no.
All right.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You got lucky, sir.
Man, am I happy I got my armor back.
So you kind of come out from behind Guntar. Guntar, you're still at the front, right? There's another 2 that come at you. These guys are going to be dressed in browns.
Okay.
Let's see, that is a 15 to hit.
15 is my AC.
15 is your AC.
Yep.
So that does hit.
Yep.
Let's see, that is going to be...
Oh, I should have cast heroism on you. Why did I not do that? Actually, I might do that some
that is going to be 9
Okay.
damage total.
Yep, that's all. It's not halved yet. 'Cause I'm not raging.
Yep. That is 9 damage
Yep.
to you.
Second attack.
That's total damage.
Okay. Both of
Yeah.
them hit.
Yep. From the 2 coming at you.
Got it. I look and smile at him. Boys, that ain't smart.
Dover.
These are small guys.
They are medium.
Medium guys.
Or no, small. They are small.
They're goblins. They're small.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, I was
small.
like,
Yeah, they're smaller than
medium
me.
goblins. I
Well,
am gonna nope that.
Player goblins are medium.
Okay.
NPC goblins, for whatever reason, are small.
Okay. I am closest to the ones that
Ike.
just attacked.
Like,
my
kick
friend,
the
right?
baby.
But he's a tank.
Gunter, can
But
you just
also
go
these
up
are
and
the
punch
browns.
him?
I'm gonna attack the browns. That sounded really bad. I'm gonna attack the brown coats.
Sure. That are attacking him.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just gonna attack one of them,
Okay.
not both of them.
Sure.
With my scimitar.
High math.
17, what?
Yep.
High math. High math. It's probably gonna hit.
Oh, high math.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was so sorry.
Sorry.
17 to hit.
Yes,
That's a
absolutely.
hit. Okay, absolutely is a hit. 5 damage.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good turn.
Bonus action.
Yeah. Any other actions you'd like to
Do I
take?
get like a free action kind of
You
thing?
get
Certain spells are bonus actions.
yeah. You have
I think bless is one.
yeah. You get a bonus action, a movement action, and a
Can
standard action.
bless affects everyone, right? Or do I pick one person to
certain
bless?
number. I think it's 4 creatures.
Yep, 4 creatures of your choice.
Can I just do like 3 creatures?
I think it's up to. Let's find out.
It's up. Yeah, I believe
Well,
it
I
says
could
up
do
to.
another creature if they're not, if it's okay that they're not in the room.
Yeah,
I
because I
Like
believe
it's
it.
within like 60 feet.
It just adds a D4 to their roll, correct?
Yeah.
Uh,
Just
Just
It's
kidding.
like-
Bless
it's
is
like-
action. Just kidding, guys. I
Yeah,
love
unless
it.
it's an
Standard
action, you
action?
took your action as an
Yeah.
attack.
I took my.
You still have a
Because
move.
bless is a spell.
And it's up to 3 creatures, not 4.
Yep, and you have so you did your action. You have your movement and a bonus action left.
Bonus being like a free action.
Essentially, yes. So you can do if you have any bonus action spells, or if you have.
Would it say that it's a bonus?
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
say.
it
will say it's a bonus
Casting,
action.
Yeah.
It'll be like 1 minute or 1
Which
action.
none of my spells are bonus actions.
All my
Or it'll
spells
say
can be
bonus
bonus
right
actions.
Yeah, it'll say 1 bonus action.
I was gonna hope to be like,
I don't-
bonus
I have
action
no
heroism,
idea
then go
about that,
attack. But no, I
So I'm
can't.
gonna just
See, like, divine word.
step like 5 feet away from it so that when it attacks me again, it's not gonna have to
Okay,
get close. It's gonna have to move.
Yep. Do you have anything that stops opportunity attacks?
I'm gonna not go anywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna stay right next to that guy. Then.
Not everyone can fly.
Not everyone.
I
can
keep
fly.
thinking I'm a rogue, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tumble
There's-
backward as an elephant.
So for your reference, there are in 5 there are 4 different.
Oh my god.
There are 4 different actions. There's free, bonus, movement, and action.
Yeah.
So,
And then reaction. But
and then reaction if you have a reaction would be
opportunity attack.
opportunity attack,
So
reactionary
you got
spells.
protection, the thing with your shield.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's just a.
That's a reaction.
Elephant boy.
Guntar. If I bonus action rage, I can't say anything, right? That's because normally I like to use speech as a bonus action.
It's not speech is free.
Okay. Cool.
As long as you're not like giving a 20-minute exposition on the evisceration of
No.
goblins.
As a rage, I'm saying which one of y'all's are who Cranko? Which one of y'all are Cranko? Like which Granger? I'm screaming. It's like Cranko! Bonus action.
So you turn into the Ravnica version of Broly. You're just yelling out
Yes.
one name.
Cranko! Bonus action, rage, action. I'm gonna attack at the motherfucker who just hit me.
Sure.
Screw him. 12 plus 6 to hit, so that's 18.
Yes.
Alright.
In the tray, please.
Alright, I'll re-roll that because that was a 12.
Yeah.
4 plus, I think I get plus 2. Okay, yeah, so 6 plus 2, 8. Thank you. I can do math today.
Yeah, that would actually be the same one that
Yeah, the one
that Dobrin was fighting,
For sure.
and he goes down.
I figured so.
You just
Obviously.
hack in.
You overkilled him.
I just see the
Varys,
whistles.
you've got 1 goblin on you,
Yep.
and 2 more that are training crossbows on you.
Okay. How far away are the ones training crossbows on me?
About 20 feet.
Okay. I can't 2-weapon fighting a short sword into a longbow, could I?
No.
Okay.
It takes an action to swap weapons.
Okay. Then I will. I will, for an action, roll to hit the goblin that I didn't kill yet.
Sure.
The other one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
red.
red one.
Yeah, which would be 21 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. Fuck it, I'm a murderer.
Favored enemy.
They aren't.
For them to not have.
Right. Let
Get
me.
close just get really intimate with them.
Yeah, let me move into melee range then.
All right.
But not like while they're attacking, because that provokes an attack of opportunity, which I remembered recently. With the flip
Well,
side.
No,
moving,
so he.
moving out of battle or moving into battle?
No, moving out.
Out of battle.
Out
Moving
of-
I think it's
out of-
both directions.
Nope.
Engaging is fine.
Engaging is fine. It's disengaging.
Because
That
you're
provokes.
running away, so you're turning on them and they can swipe.
And I've also
Is
finished.
that different in 3.5? Because in 3.5,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
Yep, it is
if you
different.
It's
if
different
you
than
go
3.5.
into that, if,
Yeah.
like, if they're fighting someone,
Or
and
if
walk,
you,
if
or
waltz
if
in, like, the
if
Kool-Aid
you're
Man,
running past somebody and you pass adjacent to them, they
Yeah.
get the attack of
that went
opportunity.
away.
No, that's
Yeah,
still.
if you're running into engagement,
Yeah,
combat rolls as normal.
right.
Or-
If you are disengaging, they get the opportunity attack. Or if you are running past them and you run adjacent to them.
right.
Like with
They
the imps that me and Guntar were fighting down, one disengaged from me, so I was able to get a
Yeah, I
opportunity attack
totally
on.
understand how that works.
Yeah, yeah.
That
No,
one
if you're
did not go.
engaging, they don't get an opportunity to attack you because you're coming in on them
I
hot.
think as long as you maintain inside their melee.
But that's a charge. Like, that's.
Well,
something
he's
different.
not.
Charging, but that's just the regulation of how they don't get an opportunity to attack because. Oh.
Then that'd be way too many attacks on. Like, say he was fighting this dude didn't die, and he disengages.
So I guess my envision was like some guy was attacking someone else, and he goes in there to attack this person.
So he already killed this dude. So now he's leaving that area where he killed this dude. There's nobody within 5 feet to provoke the opportunity attack.
Right.
So he's moving closer
To another guy.
to another guy.
Who
Right,
is
because
not
I
already
finished the
engaged
battle
yet.
that I was at.
Yeah,
Yeah, who's not engaged? They're actually pointing at him.
they're actually they are technically engaged
He
with
was
him.
already engaged.
Yes.
So that's totally cool.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I will move within melee range.
All right. As you are running up, they will fire at you.
Okay.
Take
Okay.
8.
So they both take 8.
Yes.
Face into the ground.
Yep. And then, so yeah, you take the 16. Unfortunately, I really wished it didn't happen.
Do you? Do you?
No, because I want to murder you. So, Guntar. Shit. Wow, they all missed. I mean, you have a fear aura around you at this point. Dobrin.
My turn.
Mm-hmm. The one that you were fighting is now
Deceased.
dead. There's another one in front of
Guntar.
wearing the red, and then there are 2 more.
They're fighting him.
No, there's 2 reds that are fighting him.
Yep.
So what you have left are 3 red and 2 brown.
Okay. You're fine.
Am I?
I think you're learning the hard way. Don't attack the thing far away from your friends. Because I don't know if I can.
I think we're supposed to be in opposite places right now, but that's
Yeah.
Question, how far did I actually make it towards them?
Oh, you were running up to them, and they
15 away.
got you as you were running up.
There's I was gauging they were each about 15 from each other. I was
Could
supposing.
you give me the player's handbook?
Yes, I can.
I'm just gonna attack the one in front of you. Because that's the closest one.
Yep.
But I
And
will-
that's a red.
A red boy. Red kill. So I'm just gonna attack him real quick. It's just so I can't blame you if I roll bad. Which I couldn't anyway. Alright, I'm gonna attack the one closest to me.
Sure. That's actually the one in front of him. So
Take take that, dude. 20, not natural.
Yeah, dirty 20, that hits.
My favorite kind. That doesn't double damage.
7 damage.
7?
Yep.
Alright.
And so it's protection and bonus action.
What's your protection? Oh no, that's just flat happens.
Yeah, if you're adjacent to a...
So me and I have protection.
Yeah,
So
so
you have
he gets a +2
protection.
to AC.
So yeah, the bad guy has disadvantage.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's disadvantage, not +2 to AC.
Yeah.
You get
Oh, we're
plus-
talking about your shield protection. That's a
I'm
reaction.
talking about my additional feature right now. Oh, did you need this back?
No, I was just.
Alright, well, in that case, I have no other action for now.
Sure.
Is this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a reaction.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. So the red in front of me is still hanging on by a thread.
Yep, he is still up. And then you also have 2
Crossbowers.
2 browns that are
Two browns.
headed your way.
Headed my way, and 2 browns do have crossbows.
They seem, all of them seem to be armed in
Armed in
similar
various
fashions.
things.
Yeah.
So there's a red in front of me. I'm raging, so I won't be able to talk. And I'm gonna attack the. I guess the red. I don't want to provoke an opportunity attack.
Sure.
I didn't declare reckless, so that is just a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. That will be 10 damage.
10 damage. Yeah, he goes splat.
How many goblins are left at this point?
There are 4 goblins left at this point.
Alright, at this point I've moved up to the doorway.
Sure. As you move that way, Helica just kind of gives you the side pat. Like not the slap on the ass,
No,
but
just
the
Go girl.
yeah.
Get your ass out there.
Just the
Not the slap on the you go girl.
Oh, the little. Ooh.
No, she doesn't go like that. She goes like that.
on the back.
On like
Yes.
Yeah.
You go girl.
I'm
You
not-
got this.
the midsection of the horse section.
The
Yeah.
The mid-horse midsection.
the
Yeah,
reinforcement
that
section.
The midriff.
that equine midsection.
Alright, you said there was 4 left?
There are 4 left, and they are split about 30 feet from each other.
Alright, so I step outside the door.
Yeah, there's enough room for
She
you to
has
get out the
15
door.
points of. Oh, that's something.
Right.
Your laying on hands.
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
Go with your hand or-
Okay.
I almost are you inserting yourself into?
Yes, I'm inserting myself.
Arcadia has entered the battle.
Here comes a new challenger.
Alright.
Do 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 do.
Alright, I actually need D4s.
Would you like to declare what you are doing?
I just need the D4s in hand.
Just roll it. Just do
I've
math.
got 2.
You've got 2.
First,
I got one.
I'm going to step out because I'm going to need this because I'm going to be casting Magic Missile at level 2.
Oh, lovely.
Suddenly.
So I'm going to fly up 10 feet, cast Magic Missile, each one hitting.
So yeah, you get 1 missile per level, right?
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
I cast 3 glowing darts, then
Yep,
at level
yep.
2 I get an extra 1.
Would you like to cast it at 5th level and attack the darkness?
I attack the darkness! And then, so I'm now, and I was also going to use Magic Missile as a bonus action by using 2 sorcerer points.
Oof. So you're gonna
Battle ends.
so let me get
I
this
don't
straight.
fight much. Death destruction.
Let me get this straight. So use your movement to get to the door.
Yeah.
You quicken your magic missile
Missile.
to cast it at 4th level.
Or 2nd level,
At 2nd level.
which makes it a bonus action.
Okay.
Because, and then I get the auto flight.
Yep.
And then, after I'm gonna see, as I'm already flying 10 feet up, I'm gonna attack, see what drops, and then I get to use my main action.
Okay.
And because magic missile automatically hits,
Okay, so how many missiles?
it's 4 missiles.
It's 3 for level 1 and then an additional missile.
Okay.
It's 1 per goblin. That's why I asked how many
Okay.
goblins.
Okay. No, that's. You're casting it at second level.
everywhere.
Oh, okay. So 5, 5, 3, 2.
5, 5, 3, 2.
All right.
That's not
The 2 that are in front of Guntar and Dobrin are still up.
All right.
And are they brown?
They are browns.
Brown coats.
All the reds are dropped?
All the reds are dropped.
So I'm flying up here 10
No,
feet
that's
up.
not
I still have my action left. I quick check to see if there's any other goblins down the way.
I mean, both directions there are
but
just
like,
So are they
a
seeing all
wash
that's
in
happening?
goblins. They're too busy with their own. In your
like I see how far
This
away.
is not exceptional violence. This is just par for the
But
course.
you're just
yeah. The further it goes north, the more dense it becomes.
okay. That's the thicker.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
that's the sparse.
Yeah. Yeah. Towards
Okay.
Tin Street is
Sparse.
starting to sparse, but towards the north it gets thicker. And
I was just seeing how far away, like
yeah.
next closest from my advantage.
Yeah.
point.
It's they're gonna be close, but
So the 2 goblins that were trained on me are dead now.
yeah, they both took magic missiles to the face.
You turn and you're like, flying horse!
Save me!
Main action?
And then my main action.
And we haven't even made it to my standard action.
Quicken spells, man. Sorcery points.
Just a second. Another 10 feet! And then magic missile again.
At the other 2?
Yeah,
Standard?
yeah.
Okay.
So I get 3.
Alright, so you just burnt a second level and a first level?
Yes.
Okay.
So 5 and 2. And then my last one will be another 2 damage.
Alright.
There's no way they're still standing.
They are.
I'm still standing.
Oh god!
Yeah,
Yours.
But now they're distracted.
I'm very distracted. They just got attacked by a flying horse. I didn't fly up to
You
it.
are you are full distance away from these guys, a full movement away from these guys.
Okay.
But I also flew up 10 and over 10. I didn't
Yeah.
fly up 20.
I'm going to swap into a weapon is a full action, correct?
Correct.
Fuck.
Not everyone can just come out.
For my action, I shall cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Sure. that sounds like a good idea.
You know what? Ow!
How the fuck do you do this, man? I like it. I like the pain.
Like I need to find it.
Just Guntar again asking home.
This is an image that I did not need to
With
see.
there's 2 holes, but there's
Okay,
actual
so
like tusk hole and then
one
the little
D8,
hand one.
which is
The triangle one.
the triangle. This one, yes.
It looks like a diamond.
And
What is it? D?
D8 plus my spellcaster ability mod. That is 10.
10 damage healed.
So I'm healing up 10.
That's good. That's healthy.
That's
That's
That is a healthy heal, sir.
I'm now not close to death.
Yeah, no, that is a premium heal.
I am up to 15, and then so basically I just take out the arrows.
Sure. Yeah, as a bonus, you just kind of
Yeah, I
take out the bolts.
I take out the bolts.
Yeah.
And then I will move to Guntar.
Sure. The 2.
I was supposed to say save me to her, not to you.
The 2 baddies, seeing now their buddy get blasted in the face, taking a couple of hits themselves, and seeing another 2 drop from magic missiles, they're going to begin to they are going to disengage
Attacks
as
of
a,
oppos.
as a bonus action.
Attacks of oppos, isn't it?
Do we get an attack of opportunity?
I think we do.
But they are disengaging, so
They're
we
running
do.
away from.
That's
Nimble escape does provoke. Does not say that it doesn't provoke.
okay. Cool. I would like to take one.
Sure.
Cool beans. That is not a very good to hit. +4 plus my 2 for rage, which is 12 to hit.
No.
Does not hit.
Can I try to like make them all sleep?
You can.
I want to capture these guys and interrogate them.
I like that idea.
How do you like it, Cop?
I am fine with it.
That
Cop is like.
No, well, because I've already moved up to Guntar, so I'm actually I'm next to Guntar now.
It's little Hello Kitty candies.
So I am up to Guntar. For some reason I was thinking in my head that I could try to roll an intimidation.
Is that what you're?
Sure, I'm gonna
Doing?
cast sleep on them.
All right. How far away?
I'm literally right next to them because they're moving out of my.
Right. You get an attack of opportunity, but you don't get to cast as a reaction. You get to attack as a reaction, but if it's not a reactionary spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It probably isn't reactionary.
I don't think so. I think it's just an action.
Now the plus side is you are next in the order
Okay, well, I'll wait.
because they both disengage.
So I guess I could just attack.
Yeah, you can attack one of them.
We don't need two messengers.
You need one.
Fair enough.
She gets an opportunity attack, because she is.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
doing
You
right
get
now.
the opportunity against the other one that he didn't hit.
Whoa, that was a sad attack of opportunity.
Yeah, we both just whiffed.
You're like, wait, where are they going?
I'm like, what? 9 to hit?
No. So they both successfully
Range
break
for
off.
sleep is 90 feet. You'll be fine.
They both successfully break off, and
Cool.
they are actually going to pull crossbows and aim them at Guntar on their way out.
How rude.
Let's
Do they
see.
have shot on the run? I think that's an illegal attack.
No, they move their full movement and then
Oh, and then they.
turn.
They
to
stopped
fire.
it.
Yeah.
So at that point, then how far would the
That's
bull
it.
are they from us?
They have a 30-foot speed.
Okay. I was basically asking more for
Yeah,
background.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
18 hits.
Yep.
That is going to be 13.
Half 7, right? Is half rounded up or half rounded down?
Damage is half rounded down.
Okay, so that would be 6.
6 damage.
Yep. So that will put me at 25. Cool.
Alright. Dober.
Sleep.
Sleep!
Fall.
Oh, that's 90 feet of. I just had. Why did I close the damn door?
What?
What is it from?
Door. Look.
Oh, red versus blue.
No, it's not red versus blue. It's the
Oh, it's
cloning gathering.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All the Gus clones. Sleep!
So put them to sleep.
Love that one.
Okay.
I'm getting to that.
Yeah, sleep spell, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, why did we just?
No, that's what I was
So
saying.
it works up to 90 feet. I
I do know
remember
that.
that.
You know that. That was the one thing I looked.
Spencer.
Just make the people within that 90 foot.
I have to flip through the book until I
There it
find it again. Oh, that's odd. Here you go.
Alright. Rose petals, what?
Yeah, I like mine.
That's nice.
Yeah, that way if you have to do your
You just see Dobrin throw some rose petals.
if you
Very
absolutely
best
have
tuxedo
to,
mask.
yeah, if you have to be tuxedo mask, but please sleep, iterate for me.
Sends creatures into a magical slumber, roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures a spell can affect.
Alright, go for it.
Seems excessive.
Yeah, that is extremely excessive.
Well, are there goblins beyond those two within 90 feet?
Oh, it's within 90 feet? Yeah, there are goblins within 90 feet. Absolutely.
That's
It's- Is it a 90-foot radius of you?
Okay. Range 90 feet. Creatures within 20 feet of a point that I choose.
Okay.
Within range
So you can
of
put
90
that
feet.
point anywhere within 90 feet of you, and within 20 feet of that point, they just.
Yeah, so
you
are
could-
there goblins near those goblins? Within 20 feet of those goblins?
Not quite yet. You could probably put it in still, like, if you put it, like, 10 foot outside of them.
So I can take out this many hit points.
Fuck.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hit points.
19 hit points.
So between those two guys and anyone
One extra
nearby.
one.
And one extra dude.
One extra dude falls asleep, and the dude he's fighting is just like, he like gets ready to swing, and his dude just like falls over. He's just goes to help his buddy.
Nice guy.
But the two that just shot Guntar, and will actually pick up at those guys falling over after the break. We'll be back in, we'll be back in 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. So please use the facilities, grab yourself, refresh your drinks, grab a snack. We'll be right back. Remember to get your questions into chat so our folks behind the screen can send those up to us for Table Talk. I'll remind you again for those questions just before Table Talk. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Fastball special?
Wait for the old Billy score improvement. Only at a +2 modifier. I can embarrass myself right now.
Hi, welcome back. I am Barton of Rivet City Limited, Didact Gaming on the Tweet Source, and your internet friend. But today, I'm DMing for this group of chuckleheads.
I mean, that's a very apt description of this group.
Don't try me. I dropped you to 5 hit points. I can do it again. But yeah, these are all the same people that were here before. When last we left our heroes, open fighting had started in the streets of Ravnica, specifically in the 4th Precinct, around the Foundry Street area. Avoiding the main roads, the Azorius and the Boros, our heroes happened upon the shop, once again, of Helica, owner and proprietor of the Hidden Monk. At not so much Helica's request, other than her insistence, Guntar actually did a smart, looked outside and saw, oh, there might be a fight to be had here.
Hey, let's do that.
And our merry band of misfits and wayfinders found themselves outside of the Hidden Monk, immediately in the fray between the warring groups of goblins, to which ended with Varys taking a couple of choice shots.
Ooh, boy.
And
I'll tell you, my knee, man.
The proverbial sleeper hold that Dobrin has now adjudicated on 2 of the brown-clad goblins that had tried to flee.
Player flashback, what color armor were the goblins in the panorama of setting up the bombs?
Red garb.
Red garb, thank you.
No, yeah, well, it was a red, yeah, they were red garb setting up the bombs. Yes, that is correct.
I was gonna make a horrible
That
joke.
was my like epiphany while we were talking. What garb were they wearing?
Yes, that is correct.
I was gonna make a horrible joke, but I will keep it to myself.
Did they set us up the bomb?
No, I was gonna say I used to be a ranger like you until I took an arrow to the knee.
You're now
It's
dead.
like
Somehow.
Which is
No,
why you've
it's-
been
it's-
using a sword this
It's
whole
like
time.
in Sky. Okay, it's like this. Okay. It's like
Is it like the opening to Skyrim?
No, it's like in Skyrim where your character is at full health, but you go into third person mode, and there's an arrow sticking out of their face. But you're totally fine.
Or like in Minecraft where you go into third person and there's like 50 billion arrows inside of you.
I mean, the same thing happens in Skyrim.
I know.
But yeah, there are now 3 sleeping goblins.
What color is the coat of the rando that I
He is in a
Red.
red.
Yes.
So you got 2 browns and a red that are now taking a little nappy
Oh,
time.
wow.
Yeah, but
They're not friends.
Yeah, but the two browns are the closest ones to us, and the red one is in the fray with other
But they are
goblins.
within, the red one is within 20
Well,
feet.
we've got a full minute to decide what we're gonna do.
Before they wake up.
Do we have rope?
Well,
I'm still technically flying.
Now that I have my armor and everything back,
Oh,
would
we
I
have
technically
it.
have any implementations of detainment?
We could take away their weapons.
Do you have a spell that would adjudicate that for you?
No?
adjudicate,
no.
word of the day.
Word of the day.
We're still in initiative?
Yes.
Okay,
So it's my turn. Right?
Initiative is being held right now. Initiative is being held. You guys aren't in
'Cause they
combat,
just
so
technically
you don't have to act in initiative order.
well, there's still.
If you guys do start fighting again,
and drag 'em back.
initiative will kick in.
So technically, I'm still flying.
You are still flying.
I think we should just take all 3 of their weapons away, and then slap one awake that we want to talk to.
First, let's restrain them all.
That's why I had asked
You hear
if
me
I had
shouting
any
this from-
implementations
I
of
just-
detainment.
Do we have anything that can contain these people?
Grutar's in a rage, so I don't think he notices that actually. To play the character
Grutar's just
appropriately.
gonna
Yeah,
No, he's
You're
still
just
in
gonna
rage.
coup de grace one of the
Yeah,
brown
I'm going
folks.
to coup de grace, recklessly attack one of the prone enemies. So
With advantage. sir.
yeah.
No.
Oh.
With advantage.
Alright.
Wait, reckless attack is with disadvantage, correct?
Reckless attack is with advantage, but he gets advantage on his next attack.
Okay, so
So it's double advantage.
you
but
can't.
I'm
You
like,
don't
yeah,
get
I know.
double advantage.
I
Just get
know.
advantage.
It'll be 13 plus high math. Plus 6, 19.
Yeah.
to hit.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Do you just fucking...
Oh, only one on
I
the
think it might
die.
only take
Only one on the
damage.
die. So that was only.
At this point, I'm basically shouting at either
that was only
Dobrin
5
or.
damage. That was pretty disappointing.
5 damage.
Yeah.
But you attacked a brown coat who was
Uh,
already sufficiently pretty good.
Yeah, he was already pretty sufficiently damaged, and when your axe comes down on the prone body of this goblin that had been running and now skid,
He shot at me.
there is
Don't
what one might call a blood explosion.
Blood
And all this time, Dobrin had
And
been
Mr.
like,
Torg
"No!"
just in the background saying
The
it.
whole point of putting them to sleep was to not explode their faces.
Yeah, but there's still
Oh.
another one alive.
Varys, get rope from Helica! I'm still flying at this
You're
point.
not talking,
Okay,
you're one
I
of
run back into the
Okay,
hidden
I mean,
monk, asking to
you're
see
like-
if she has rope that we can
Or
use for
something to
detainment.
detain the.
Which is why I had asked, since I'm in my garbs and everything now, if I had any implementations of detainment.
Yeah, no, the Azorius would be the only ones that would have a detainment type spell.
Well, not even spell.
No,
like,
handcuffs!
Like implementations of detainment, like rope
You're
or.
a cop,
You could
right?
chop their hands
Yes.
off.
Well, okay. What pack did you take as a ranger? Explorer's pack, Dungeoneer's pack. You should have. Any of you with those packs should have 50 feet of rope.
Yes. I have an adventure
You
stick.
did-
I do have
you did not.
Yeah,
You did
adventure
I just
stick.
happen to be
I
raging, so.
believe I took.
I took Tinker's tools.
Well, no, that's just tools. That's not a pack.
I did not take a pack.
Rope is part of healing, right? Some would
If
say.
you're Wonder Woman, maybe.
Rope of truth. Hey, do you have a rope of truth? Lasso of truth?
Believe I took an explorer's pack.
Then you should have 50 feet of rope.
Okay, then I.
Pretty much all the packs have 50 feet of rope.
As we're all talking this over, are we still in initiative? So
You're still in.
Arcadia.
Yeah, Arcadia. I mean, you don't have to act in initiative
Okay.
at this point.
After I kill one, I take my rope because I have 50 feet, and while he's searching for it, I grab each of the 2 I see, and start tying and dragging.
The two.
The
other.
2 sleeping.
The 2 sleeping
The
ones?
red and the brown
Red
tied
and the
together.
brown.
Yikes.
I like
And
lasso
Dobrin,
tying.
did you get the weapons off them?
No, I didn't think
No,
of
because
that.
he
He's away from them.
So
I'm like-
Dobrin has been trying to approach them because he was trying to stop him, and then it's probably close enough to try to take the weapons away before they wake up if you hit a rock or something.
Seems good.
Sure.
So can I search each of them for weapons and take them?
Yeah. Each of them has some sort of simple melee weapon.
Crossbows.
Crossbows. But yeah, like
Are
crossbows.
there any arrows that they have in their?
Bolts and.
I'm gonna take their bolts and give them to our ranger.
Well,
these
bolts are
crossbows.
different from arrows.
Actually, I would need the bolts.
Yeah, bolts are different from arrows.
They have a
Okay.
total of 5 bolts between them.
I hand them to our centaur.
Whoop!
And
Yeah,
the crossbows.
Yeah, because bolts don't help me at all. Bolts are
Yeah,
different.
they're-
Yeah, you don't have any weapon finesse.
Well, no, bolts are different from arrows.
They
so,
are.
So
but
they-
you're not using your bow. I'm gonna keep digging on you about that. As a ranger in another game.
I've used my bow!
Tied them, both
You have.
of them
You
to their
have.
ankle.
Again, it would take me a full action to change
Like,
my bow, so
both of
I
them
would
were
have
like
actually used my bow in this
And
fight,
the
but I
ropes around
couldn't.
their ankles and I'm dragging them like that.
Okay, so you have them half hog tied.
I have them as if I made a kill in the wild and I'm dragging that kill back to my house.
That's
Okay.
really specific.
Yes, because that is what I would know.
That's how he. Yeah. You didn't like.
I didn't
them-
tie their hands. I didn't think
You
of
didn't
that.
like
I just,
tie them
like,
back to back.
I was like, I tied them as if I would.
Okay, but
You
their
use
hands-
one
their
hand
hands
of
Their
the
hands
rope to
are
tie
free.
one and the
Okay.
other to
Their
tie the
ankle,
other.
they have no. That's like this.
Yeah.
So let's slap the red one away because we need information about, like, do they know Cranko or...
Would we know which
Fenrir?
one's
My
Cranko
rage
and
has
which one's
subsided at
Chatterbait?
this point.
Well, we know that the red coat dudes were setting down
No.
bombs. right?
No, we don't. That was
That's us.
That's
Player
us.
us.
That's player
Knows that.
knowledge.
that's player us.
We are the red coats?
No, that's player knowledge, not character knowledge.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
We know,
That
Yeah,
was
you as
scene
characters.
setting.
Yeah, that was scene setting. That was.
but we don't know.
Yeah, that's just why I was wondering.
Okay, well, then I have no preference. Which one we slap away?
Time? Are they up yet?
Well, no, they're not up yet. We can slap
Yeah.
one awake before the other one wakes up. 1 minute game time is actually
Yeah.
quite a long amount of time.
It's 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
It's 10 rounds.
The
Also, this is kind of like the one freebie I'll give you, but you guys still are in the middle of a combat zone. You sure you want to be interrogating?
No, I was about to
The
say-
combat zone.
Like, I'm in flight, like...
I kind of poked my head in to the shop real quick. We kind of need to interrogate these suckers for answers. Can we do it in here?
No, we just stuff.
Helika just kind of gives a snap and
Just closes.
she gives a snap and like there a couple of rum come out and they actually move kind of towards the middle of the shop and pull the rug away from the middle of the shop and there is a large banded wood door that
Aw.
with a large
Dungeon.
Look, you're the shit. I'm dragging the things down there. Don't wait for the response.
dragging
Just said
the
you're the
things
shit. Drag them down.
and she just kind of watches just
Confused trunk noises follows.
yeah as Guntar drags
2 goblins tied
2
together.
goblins into the basement.
I would very much again like to apologize for my friend, as I would like to apologize for myself as well.
Closes the door.
Thank you for your time and your location.
At this point, I finally have landed
Yeah.
and walked in. I watched them go down. I'm like, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Don't touch anything.
All of a sudden it's
They're going to touch everything, and there's nothing I can do.
We find a bunch of ropes and some ball gags.
I touch something so it starts vibrating in the floor.
We were totally looking for
Dude!
Guntar sees his gift mask and like, what's that doing there?
Ooh woo. Ooh woo.
Is it weird if we take their clothes off? Will that just make them not realize they're on different teams? What the stay on?
You know what? Arcadia, hearing this, is like, I don't think I want to go down there.
Arcadia's like, am I old enough to see?
Arcadia's get out of here.
Like, am I old
That's
enough to
not
go?
a sufficiently good confusion strategy.
There's okay. To be clear, there is no
No implements down here.
there is no implements. There is no what one might call horseplay
Stay
in
upstairs.
the basement.
This is a storage dungeon, not a fun time dungeon.
He has fun down there, probably. I'm gonna bet you at least 1 second.
Oh lordy.
Guitar
Oh my god.
I'm dead. Dead, dying, deceased.
Guys, we just had a TPK.
Guys, stream's canceled forever now.
So anyway, we're gonna interrogate.
All right.
Stream's canceled. A meteor hits Ravnica. There's nothing anyone can do. Game over.
There's no hope.
No hope.
First thing I do when I get down there is I gag both of them.
Sure.
Not
Yeah,
very
they're
Not
still
very good, yeah.
they're still asleep.
And then I point to my friends. Which one we start with?
I say the red one.
Alright, you made it.
At that point, I've made it down,
I'm into it.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm actually looking around the basement.
The door is still open up to the upper level, and Helica just kind of stands at the.
Like I'm at the bottom of the
Yeah,
stairs.
she's just gonna stand at the top.
With this one awake now, I would like to roll for intimidation to get information.
Absolutely.
Are you sure
Please
you
do.
want to do that instead of the person with the +3 modifier?
I also have.
Yeah,
I also have
please
plus
do.
3 intimidation.
Let me,
Why are we both double dipping on stats, man?
let me double check here what they're.
Maybe you want to, queue up for a roll. Just saying.
Well, I have this all. Good cop, bad cop thing. We got it.
And Arcadia's in back like, I'm gonna have to take over, aren't I?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Nat 20 on intimidation. Oh, here goes, scary horse lady.
What did you?
Got 13 total.
13 total. Not quite enough to intimidate there.
Well, fuck. Again, we'll do good cop, bad cop. How about that?
Good cop, bad cop. Like it.
Gunther.
It's more like.
As he's trying to intimidate, he just kind of grabs his.
Well, it's more like I'm just trying to all right, come on, give us the information that we want. That's all we want. We just want some information.
And he just kind of looks at you with the. He's still.
He can take his thing.
Quick player side. Who here actually speaks Goblin?
What are the goblinoid languages that be like?
No, it's called Goblin.
It's Goblin.
Yeah, it's just straight up Goblin.
They're actually language families if you like.
I wonder who would know that.
I don't speak Goblin, no.
No.
But I am very charismatic because I am an emissary of peace.
You might.
For the next 10 minutes.
You are a vagabond. Like you are 100% a vagabond.
The next 10 minutes, I get +5 on charisma, and I already have +4 on intimidation. So tell us what we want to know. Who are you? Who are you fighting for? Wow.
Was it less than a 14?
It was exactly 14.
Then no, because you rolled a
13.
13. Yeah, no, that's.
Hand still like this.
He just.
Can I use my trunk to intimidate?
Good
No,
time.
that's investigate. That's a different word.
Good
Yeah, he just looks at you and just kind of. The three of you don't understand what he says, but Arcadia does understand.
Yeah, it probably would have been good to have the person that works with goblins talk to the goblin.
Good
Noted
times yet
for next
active.
time.
This goblin just kind of is like, just kind of looks and like, something to the effect of, you morons aren't gonna find anything.
I look up.
I'm like, Guntar, would you mind intimidating him? Like the goblin doesn't know I understand him because I'm in the back and
yeah. This goblin assumes you guys.
He lines up his axe and he places it on. Starts at a pinky. And he starts.
Jesus.
He starts at a pinky. Yeah.
Dark shit.
Starts at the pinky, and he's like, "Which side do you work for, Krenko or the Shatter Gang?" In intimidating format.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Roll that with advantage, sir. Jesus. Because that's edging on torture,
18.
my friend. Jesus.
I am looking away as this is occurring.
I'm just like,
yeah, Mr. Lawful over there.
Yeah, I'm like,
and Arcade is just like, I have to pay attention because I'm the only one that understands. God damn it.
it's just like, I'm not going to arrest them. I'm not going to arrest them.
Krenko or Shatter Gang, and as he looks a little bit more risk, I put another finger into that pile.
Yeah.
Finger pile.
Just like axe over it.
He kind of spits at your axe. It should be obvious.
I go down. His reaction? I'm chopping down his 2 fingers. Yes.
Does he scream his gang?
He's screaming his gang.
Okay, so you...
Yes, at one time I didn't like the response. I took his fingers off.
Please roll me a damage.
Okay, yes, sir. With my axe, mind you, so that's still a 12.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a 12.
Oh, that's
He's probably dead.
Yeah,
That's
that
14.
the shock kills him.
Cool.
Really?
I'll turn to the other one and be
He's
like,
the red guy, right?
we might not have got it.
Also, the other one's still asleep too.
Wait, I'm gonna
No,
lay hands on
technically
this guy.
he's in his saving throws. Like, his death rolls.
You can bring it back. That's fine.
He's not a PC. PCs don't get death saves.
Can I lay hands on him before he actually dies of shock?
That's why I
I
was.
started with the pinky. That's the reason. I didn't know I was gonna do something.
Hey,
The amount of shock that he went through just
Yeah,
stopped his
45.
fucking heart.
What would it take to write his heart, like,
Fuck.
make him not die? I'm gonna just make sure he has 1.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna turn into an enemy.
Paris, go have a cup of tea with Helica.
I'm not
And I'm
looking.
gonna repeat myself. Tell us what we want to know. That's a 14 plus 5, which is 19 plus 4, 20, 21, 22, 23.
And he's just like in shock, staring at his now missing. Like he's like
Here's
this.
3. Here's
Yeah,
3.
he's looking at the 3 that he has left. And
Here's 3.
Sorry for my friend. Tell us what we want to know.
Don't know.
There's
No!
our Dobrin.
No.
Intimidating fashion.
yeah, again, he just like in Goblin again.
Okay.
Is just like sorry for your friend. Excuse me? Did you see what he just did to me? Tell you what you want to know? I don't even know what you want to know in the first place.
We already asked once.
Is
I'm
the
not gonna
other
ask
goblin
again.
awake yet?
No.
He's coming around.
He's watching
He
this
still
happen.
has a full. He had a full minute. It's only been like how many rounds?
No, it's been more than a minute
It's been
because
more-
he had to drag them down. and
Yeah,
wake
no,
them
that's
up.
why I figured he's waking up to
It's
watch
been
his
more
other
than-
goblin like.
Really good idea. Really good idea.
Tell us what we want to know, or I'm gonna take off the other 2 fingers.
I take the other
Who
2
do you
like
work
this.
As this other one's starting to wake up, I will train my sword on him to make sure that he doesn't do anything
He
suspicious.
doesn't have it. He doesn't have
He
it.
doesn't.
He doesn't have. No one has.
He doesn't have a weapon. It's fine.
Still.
I want him to see it.
Who are you working for? I will start to tickle you. Where to Mont Celestia?
I'm just the quiet horsewoman. in the-
Goodbye.
People have died from laughing before. I've heard.
Thor.
Me.
Okay. All right.
Torture's
Well,
fun.
they're torturing the goblins.
Let me bleed out. This isn't worth my pay grade.
All
Who's
right.
paying you?
No, you don't understand anything he has said.
I am literally the only. All right. I see what theirs is doing. I see what they're doing. I just literally walk up like I'm just like I am done with this. I just shove all of you to the side.
Make
I
a
just-
contested strength roll.
Like, at this point,
Because I'm one side large, sucker.
Wait,
Like-
question. As she pushes you away, does your death grip on his fingers rip them off?
no, it's not like shove away.
No.
It's like this. Like, you
It's like
just,
an Assassin's Creed, like, please.
It's-
Like Crowd Ninja.
Yeah.
crowd ninja. I'm just like, in Goblin, I'm to this one. I'm like, at this point, I could leave you to them. That one can heal almost indefinitely, and this will be a very long night. Or you can tell me which side you're fighting for and who set off the explosions.
Thor says it.
Your friends are
You should have gone with.
I know. You've never heard such a dissipated goblin sigh of come out of a centaur before.
What's he say? I'm getting rested.
He just kind of is like trying to think while he's bleeding out of his hand. It should have been obvious. Clearly, it wasn't.
They're morons. I need to know who set off the explosions. Was it your side?
Why would we blow up our own warehouses?
Which,
You don't know that.
player knowledge, they blew up the Cranko? Or,
Yeah,
I'm writing red. Is what I'm writing down.
yeah.
Red is Cranko, so.
Yeah.
So,
Why would we blow up our own warehouses?
that's what we're trying to figure out.
God.
We just need to find Cranko.
Good luck.
You guys don't even know where Cranko is?
Last we heard, he was.
Out of character, he sounds really calm for a guy that died and came back to life. And is
Oh, there's a
bleeding
lot
out
of
right now.
screeching in the goblin language right now.
No.
He's probably like
I'm
evil.
trying. No. See, this is enunciating in common, so that otherwise it would be a lot of like. And no, we wouldn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
You turn be like, what the fuck is going on?
You're hearing gibberish coming from both at this point.
Last we heard, he was on a heist.
On a heist.
Yeah.
This is the worst.
Something about getting his revenge.
On who?
When did you last hear from him about when he went on this heist?
Give me a persuasion.
12.
12. He just. Happy day? But, I mean, why would any of the rest of us know?
So, his gang doesn't even know what he's doing.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And as this conversation is happening, while you guys are kind of like pointing at the other goblin who is still gagged and hands free, there is a third explosion.
Damn it.
And it sounds distant, closer than when you were at Grossgrox's, but not in your immediate area.
I reach over and went, was that your gang? Just holding the muzzle right below.
For the one that's gagged?
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Did
gonna.
you guys set off another explosion?
He just kind of
He is still gagged, by the way.
No,
no. He just
Okay.
Did you set off? Did your gang set off any of those explosions?
which
All of them. Any of them.
first two maybe don't know.
Gag back up.
Are you hearing any anything from this guy?
Some clarity would be good.
What do you know?
All right. And a nice. I'm gonna just take a cloth and wrap his hands. To
Does he
stop.
work for Cranko or not? Do we know? Who does he work for?
Cranko, Shattergang, did not set off explosions as far as he knows. Has no idea. Thinks maybe they set off the first two, but no idea about that one. So doesn't even know if they set off the first two. And Cranko is apparently on a heist. Last heard about a half day back. So he's not even commanding his gang right now.
Always on a heist?
Yeah, but he's not commanding the gang right now.
So we're dealing with lackeys right now, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Great.
What do they want?
What were the last orders given to the gang from Cranko?
If they hit back.
Beyond that.
Fuck it.
Fuck.
So no immediate rescue orders were given to about him? No? Anything?
No.
You guys heard nothing about the grapevine of him escaping from prison?
We knew he got taken. We didn't know he escaped until he started orders.
What were those orders?
If they hit back.
That's it?
Yeah.
Is this guy's information spent?
Yeah.
I would need an insight from the interrogator.
Insight.
The person who can read the language.
Oh.
8.
That's what we're reading right now.
Yeah, from what you can tell, he's about out of information.
Okay.
Do we know why are they blowing
From the top of the stairs. I hate to interrupt whatever the hell it is you're doing down there, but we got problems.
What kind of problems?
The winged variety?
My winged variety or the other winged variety?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
And as you guys are down there and Helica is yelling down at you guys, the camera actually pans up out of the basement to that bay window, and actually coming down the street are Boros Legion, giants, flame fists, couple of angels, as well as sphinxes with the Azorius Justicars behind, as they are moving up the street towards where the explosion came from.
So they're trying to...
Close the latch. Somebody gonna deal with that. We'll keep these kids down here. I don't need to be up there. They won't like my kind.
And that is where we will end for today.
I didn't ask the goblins their names!
Oh, I was so close to killing that guy again.
We will be back in a shorter break
Will it
than what we
happen?
just took. We will be back with
I'll
tabletop.
stop
Remember, get those
Oh, yeah.
questions
I mean,
into
I
our
I
fun
wouldn't do it.
guys behind the camera,
Obviously,
and we will be
obviously.
right back.
I'm really proud of myself.
Hello, welcome back, everybody. I am Barton, but you already knew that. Your internet friend. Gasp, shock face. These are all the people that were here before.
Not fired yet.
One day we're gonna switch locations on them.
Yeah, right. It's gonna. They're gonna leave. It's gonna be all new people. I'll still be here, but it'll be different people.
One day.
It'll be the
One
crew.
day.
It'll be the crew.
No, it'll be a mask. Each of you will be wearing each other's face.
Oh, it's gonna be a Team Fortress 2 spy situation, is what you're saying.
Oh.
It could be you. He could be me. He could even be John Cena.
Actually, all the backgrounds will be replaced with masks and whips and leather.
Yikes. Please don't green screen that.
Yes.
But yeah, this is our table talk section. If you have any questions, please post them in chat, and our goblins behind the screen can send those my way. But first, move up.
Move up.
Move up.
I think move up.
Dungeon.
Dungeon. The not sex dungeon.
Yeah, the
Hashtag not a sex dungeon.
the professional dungeon Helica has.
Well, okay.
It's a basement.
It's not a dungeon. It's just a
storage
basement.
room.
It's a storage room. It's a cellar, essentially.
Storage room.
I like how we went.
Wine cellar.
It's a storage room.
Have any of us bothered with a perception check?
Nope.
Wine all
No,
along the walls.
I did ask going down. I actually look around, but I think you missed it.
Yeah, I missed it because people were yelling.
I'm sorry.
I speak with passion.
I can't wait till we have mics. Like we can mute people.
I like that. That's
It'd be
good.
nice.
Yo, I almost had a freak out today. I almost couldn't make it. Like in game. I almost had a little like I had the idea. I don't know if the tabletop, but my sketch thing was to leave him chop 2 more fingers off and only leave him just a
The
bird.
middle fingers.
That's all he had. That was.
Why do I got this? Some asshole. Some voice of Gilbert Gottfried in the background.
Some asshole elephant cut my fingers off.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Honestly, I think move up dungeon.
Dungeon. Move up.
Cellar, wine cellar.
Yeah. The
Not a sex dungeon.
Not a sex dungeon.
I think it's Helica just like nonchalantly cooking tea while she's got fucking shit birds down her fucking door.
I mean, she's used to it by now.
Yeah, at this point, she's just like.
She is on Foundry
It's
Street.
Tuesday.
She is used to
Yeah.
It is Tuesday.
It's typical
She
Tuesday.
could have said thank you too. I'm just saying.
It's not Helica's style.
It's not her style. She will be dismissive of anyone she doesn't like. What's up, sweet cheeks?
I still love the. Yeah, we have troubles. What kind of troubles? Of the winged variety. My winged variety or the other one?
Yes.
Yes.
And the hashtag not a sex dungeon goes well with hashtag not a cop.
Yeah.
If you're hashtag not.
Oh my god, that's a 70s porn.
Not a cop?
No, hashtag not a sex dungeon goes well with hashtag not a cop. It's a 70s porn.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's the
Jeremy
other
Crawford is now
podcast.
taking over this stream to whip your asses into shape. Yeah, that's
Yes, please.
yeah. But thoughts on the game?
I'm extremely fucking lucky and I'm very proud of myself.
You are lucky every time you get into combat. I don't know how you survive
It'd be
every
like-
time.
My thing is, he just rushes into it. It's like he.
You're the ranger, not the barbarian.
You're not the tank. How are you the one taking the most damage every game?
And it's true. I was thinking that. I was like, God damn it.
Just like stand in the doorway and poke people with arrows.
That's not
Like, you
fair,
see
it's
how
just bad.
Arcadia waited and then came out firing missiles?
How did she land? Was it
The
a 5-point landing?
With the one need.
Double superhero landing.
That was impressive.
Yeah, right.
Gunther's not even mad. He was impressed.
Dylan, I need to grow out my beard before I can shave to a mustache again.
Chat voted Nate needs to shave to a stash.
Okay.
I'm safe from stash.
You heard the.
I need to grow out my beard first before I do that.
Nope.
No.
Nope. You have to go dirty stash.
You keep forgetting your hat, you have to go.
Yep, that's
This
your
is your
punishment.
punishment
That is your
You have been punished?
from the chat.
stash time. Questions, cues from the chat. How does Varys feel about witnessing the torture of goblins?
Varys wasn't looking at the torture going
High,
on.
but fine yet rustic architecture.
As soon as Guntar took over, Varys turned around and was not paying attention at all. Even when he had his sword trained on the other goblin, he was. So goblins here, sword here. I'm like Varys is like this, like just
Nope.
or even just like standing with his back towards the other goblin, in between, just like, okay, we're not doing anything. We are trained on you, not looking at the torture that's going on, because I don't want to arrest anybody.
My, what fine yet rustic architecture.
No witness, no crime.
Yeah, right?
Red Dead Redemption style. Glitterchasm, do you think, despite the insight check, that the goblin knew more?
Oh,
Players?
I really think he did. I
think we're gonna get everything that we got out of him. I don't think
we
unless we were rolled above a 15, I don't think I thought that was spent information.
Like, I know he had more, but we won't be able to get more out.
I don't
Yeah, we already
particularly
cut off-
believe that they don't know why the explosions were happening. Like, they have to have some amount of information about besides
We didn't really interrogate the brown coat goblin at all. So he's just like, explosions? Probably. What?
Well, at least now we know which colors are flying for Krenko. So that at least gives us some kind of information. If we ever come across another goblin like that, we can try and get more information out of them.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So these are
It
just
depends
petty
on-
gang wars, gang fights.
Pretty much.
From what I'm getting out of it was Krenko was like, if they hit you, hit them back, aka, which player knowledge, why the upper echelon of the Krenko gang set off the bombs to start off the turf war. Basically, punching your own.
So we should find the dudes that are bombing stuff, but also the angels and sphinxes. And
The cops outside.
literally the entire horde of cops that just flew towards the latest explosion.
So the Krenko is basically Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yes and no. He's a mob boss. He's gonna do what it takes to make sure that his faction wins out. But it's not Joker-like. So yes, in that cinematic, the players saw red clad goblins loading barrels and dropping an igniter.
As of right now, we still think it's Shattergang did it.
Just, okay, yeah, okay.
But as characters,
Yeah.
we're thinking Shattergang did it. But even he sounded really, why would they? But I'm like, at the same time, I'm like,
So yeah, red guy would be like, why would we bomb our own warehouses?
but
Right.
then hearing Shattergang instead of being like, yeah, fuck yeah, we did, he's going,
Huh?
But also,
So that almost makes me think that the Shatter Gang is playing dumb, like extremely dumb.
could also be that.
Because I could definitely imagine that Shatter Gang at least apprehended, killed, did whatever to members of Krenko's gang, took their banners and everything, so they could infiltrate inside of that warehouse to then blow it up, therefore causing the turf war.
I'm gonna be honest with you, goblins ain't that
I
smart.
was about to say this is some like Splinter Cell 6 type shit going on right now.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Man, do you see the circles, man? They're all connected, man. Do you see the history?
And I'm just like,
I just
Sure,
keep
sure.
getting nailed. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia,
Sure.
Pepe Sylvia.
Charlie
So
Day.
I take it up to Carol in HR and go, Carol! Carol! And I open the door back. There's no Carol. There's no Pepe Sylvia. The whole place is a fucking ghost town, Mac.
Actually, it's just Pam.
Right. But yeah, that's
I think we answered that question.
yeah, no, that's an answer. That's definitely an answer.
DM mine going, oh god, yes.
Yeah, like it's Charlie Day but smart. Like, yes, please.
Probably the one that does have a mustache.
Mustache!
Mustachio.
So yeah,
Other questions?
is that all we have for cues? Or
Was that all our thing?
Yes, so you.
That's all our clues. That's all our clues.
We have no more clues?
We have no more clues. Guys, write it down.
Chat, give us clues. We want clues.
I like questions.
Questions are nice.
Do you guys have questions, comments, concerns?
What was my question?
I've said what I needed to say, and that's I'm lucky and I'm super proud of myself.
Arcadia actually did something
actually
in battle, guys.
She did.
Woohoo!
It hasn't been just me and Guntar.
Yeah. You all got a hand in combat this time.
It's like he's got a blind, like I'm in his blind spot every time.
He's got a bullseye. Giant fist-shaped target on his chest.
If I don't take damage and not helping, I'm just smart about it.
She stopped the fight.
I'm not watching chat, so all of this is.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
He's saying that they want to swap these two at some point, and then the other guys always said was we should have Travis actually play for him, and then he asked which Travis is you with the porn stash. And he's saying, fuck yeah, porn stash, Animal and Hawk, and so I typed porn hawk.
Pornock.
Okay.
Yikes.
Here's a question.
There's a lot going
Okay.
on there.
Who is the more HR nightmare?
I am.
Probably me.
No.
On camera?
Okay. Player-wise, HR Nightmare is clearly Nate or myself.
Fuck yeah!
HR is actually Ash. Character-wise, the HR Nightmare, Guntar.
Guntar.
No, it is.
And HR in character is
Arcadia.
Arcadia.
She did clarify question for the players. Yes.
Pushing the players.
So yes.
I mean, me as the DM, HR Nightmare IRL,
Fuck
HR
yeah.
Nightmare in game, HR.
Both.
Yeah, I am definitely the biggest HR nightmare. Do we have a fuck counter?
No, we don't need. We don't
Get
need
back to
one.
the HR Nightmare in game. I think I'm the only one who in the district, like if right now would get arrested on set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not even questions asked.
Yeah. You would.
I'd probably get
You
arrested.
now that you're in your gear would get a pass.
You're like, oh, you were running out for the explosions, trying to come work.
Yes.
The other two
Would have some explaining to do.
would
but
have
they
some
could-
explaining to do. Might get detained by the Azorius.
Yeah,
Boros
she
would probably
be fine 'cause she
leave you
lives
alone,
here.
but the Azorius would.
It'd be, I was staying at a friend's place and the explosions, I was trying to get back to the lab.
Yeah. Whereas Guntar's
Yeah, and they would
like, what the
insight-
fuck's he doing here? Arrest him.
Yeah, they would insight that the hell out.
I was
Yeah.
staying at Helica's place, a friend's
I was
place.
staying at a friend's place.
Brown chicken, brown.
My excuse would be I was trying to meet with Davian to
Trying
go on
to
our shift.
smash.
What?
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, sorry for the long first half, but combat.
It happens.
Combat happens. It's
With
yeah,
8
it's hard to
individuals.
it's hard to pause combat, especially when you're like getting to the fight. Like it's hard to pause combat when you're at like 2 bad guys left.
Yeah.
Like pausing combat when it's like, okay, you have 2 guys left and we're going to break. That's just difficult. Like I don't.
Everyone's
Everyone,
sleepy.
Yeah.
sleepy time.
And drop.
So let's go into our annoncement. Programming notes from Detritus. Detritus. Detritus.
Oh, and I have my random. I have my
Detritus.
random source, random bullshit. in there
Detritus,
as well.
refuse. Other synonyms for crap. Detour was a success last weekend.
It was very much a success. What was?
I guess let's have the guy who was there talk about it.
Oh,
Well, I don't know much. Can you talk about it?
I mean, I can.
There's some
Do you
intro
remember
pictures
it?
I do actually remember most of it. So Friday actually started out really well. Finally got everything actually.
Generalize it as much as possible.
Yeah,
Keep
Jen.
it short.
Jen.
The room party went well both Friday night and Saturday night. I feel that we probably had a bigger turnout on Saturday night than
Well, I
Friday
mean, we
night.
would have had it open longer.
Had we not run out of alcohol.
Not by anyone's doing that's on camera right now.
Who drank all the alcohol?
It-
They drank all the alcohol. Not red for once.
Look, when people ask you to take shots with you, you
The
can't
tequila
say
weasel.
no.
The tequila weasel did not drink all of the alcohol this time.
Damn tequila weasel.
I don't even like tequila. That's the funny thing.
No.
Tequila weasel.
Not with him.
Oh.
Tequila weasel. Tequila weasel. Tequila weasel.
Both nights for the room party went very well. Again, I believe that probably Saturday night was probably the best turnout for it.
I would say volume. Well, I don't even know if that's true actually. I'd say like there were really big volume times in Saturday that I think were bigger than Friday. But Friday was more consistent.
Yeah, Friday definitely was more consistent. But again, both nights went very well. We did run out of both the mead and the blood wine way before midnight.
Yeah, it was a quarter after 11.
Yeah, about a quarter after 11 both nights we ran out of mead.
Spoiler alert, alcohol is popular, guys.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is.
No wonder I'm messing up.
Yeah.
And then also on Saturday night,
Spicy fanfiction panel.
we had Spicy Fanfiction panel, which
And thank you for everybody who showed up and watched Nate suffer.
I really suffered that night. Because, at least for me, I was...
At least you didn't puke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will say I came close twice to puking.
Or we can leave it there.
Yep. But yeah, that should be on YouTube.
Yeah, with the deal with that was that we didn't quite get the audio that we wanted, so we evaluating the audio and making sure that it's gonna work and not sound like ass.
Sure.
So, and
Fucking...
Shooting
in a week.
In a week. Shooting for a week. So be on the lookout for that. Follow the YouTube to make sure that you get that. Also get the show when it comes out on
Also,
Video on Demand.
quick context, not too much context, but to Zomboy's comment of I'm just a sexy liar. Let's just say a lot of compliments were said to me over the weekend.
Okay, that's enough. Enough of that.
But no, Spicy Fanfiction went off really well. Everyone enjoyed it, and
I mean, it was a hit.
it really was, and definitely
Filled the room.
It really did fill the room.
Waiting list to get in this time or no?
No, I wouldn't say so. It was pretty full consistently.
Yeah, it was definitely a good flow
At
in and
2D,
out.
we had a wait to get in.
I think the room was bigger.
Bigger room, that'll do it too.
No,
but yeah.
nobody definitely tried to kill me. Just made me suffer.
So if you liked all the stuff that we did at Detour, you can catch it all again as an encore presentation, an encore of what Detour was the encore of. So it's an encore of last 2D, this 2D, same hotel, different hotel, pre-sequel,
Revenge of
2DCon. You can catch Spicy Fanfic, The Tavern, and Bullet Time. That's 3 Rivet City things. Count 3 so far. 3 so far. What?
Would you be upset if I showed up to Bullet Time drunk?
I would be very upset.
extremely.
Extremely.
Okay, rule. Nate is cut off until after he's done having to work.
Yes.
Everybody in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
But yeah,
All opposed? Nay.
August 23rd through 25th, the same hotel, Hyatt Regency in downtown Minneapolis. Rooms are going fast. If you haven't gotten your hotel room, get it now, or you will be SOL. But it's a fun time. There's they bring in a bunch of arcade games. They bring in a bunch of people to DM on-demand D&D games. There's Magic tournaments. There's Hearthstone tournaments. There's Mario Kart, Rocket League. All manner.
Do you game it?
Do you play games? Let me ask you this. Let me posit this to chat and people in Twitch land and YouTube and people watching this on demand. Do you enjoy games?
Yes.
Clearly, you are here enjoying the game now.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Are you a gamer?
Then are you in the Minneapolis area or would like to be in the Minneapolis area?
Well, that sounds pleasant.
Oh, it does. Well, have I got the thing for you? 2DCon.
What is 2DCon?
It's a gaming convention. It's great. It's awesome. You guys should definitely check it out. Like I said, Bullet Time Live Show, Spicy Fanfiction, The Return, The Redux Part 3, as well as the Rivet City Tavern will all...
Can Guntar have like a second personality? That's the voice the whole fucking time.
Maybe. If you haven't already, I believe the link is going up in chat,
It
or
is.
has been in
It
chat
is.
already for our Patreon. We have a new Patreon, guys. If you like what you see here and would like to support us, we are not affiliated on Twitch yet. We're not partnered with Twitch yet. So if you want to send that monetary love our way, you can do that through Patreon. There is a bunch of cool rewards for doing that, and there's always more to come.
And we have 2 current patrons?
We have 2 so far. Thank you to Lindy Cat and Ashenwolf for being our first 2 patrons on Patreon. Your perks are coming this week. The first of which is thank you.
And the death of our DM.
Died. Ooh. What was it? Was it $2,000 was my death?
I'm not gonna put it out.
I'm not gonna put it out.
He's not going to put it out there, but it definitely is $2,000.
For those of you that are patrons, check your keep an eye on those emails for updates, and thank you so much. It means a ton for us.
Yes.
Follow us on all the socials. Again, I am Didact Gaming on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. You can find me there. Nate Peterson _ on the tweets. American Hellfire on the Twitch.
And Instagram.
And these 3 don't use social media.
It's for losers. I'm just
Aquami
kidding.
Sabi 38 on literally everything.
There you
Sauce
go.
Packet on Steam.
There you go.
Hashtag Twitter list.
If you can find
Hashtag
Wolfpaw23
Or Dark Wolf Paw.
or Dark Wolf.
Dark Wolf Paw. It's Dark Wolf Paw on Twitter. She doesn't check her Twitter at all.
There's a thing called Twitter.
I tell her things all the time, and she
Xbox
never
One.
gets it.
Yeah, and I also have a second Instagram, so go follow that if you want to.
It's where he keeps his loot.
Ooh.
It's not. It's not.
Thor's bullshit segment.
What?
Thor's bullshit segment.
Thor's bullshit segment. What you got?
Of the week.
We need a graphic for that.
Oh yeah. MTG people, if you haven't seen the trailer yet,
bullshit segment.
steal your goddamn
Taking
thunder.
my bullshit.
That's what this is about.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's about. If you haven't seen it, please go take 3 minutes of your day and finally, for the first time since I've been a Magic the Gathering player, they put time and effort into marketing. They put time and effort into the product. Bolus is coming. Liliana, I don't know, boo. I hope you survive. I don't know. Check it out. Shit's good, dude.
Gideon's a goddamn
Dude, fucking R.I.P. Dak Faden, first one who lost the spark.
How quickly does Tibble die?
Oh, he's got to be the next one. He's got to be the next one.
Tibble's just gonna get wrecked.
Yeah. So if you haven't checked it out, Thor's bullshit segment of the week is that YouTube video.
It's actually a really, really good,
Beautifully
done cover of Lincoln
Park. Yeah.
Lincoln Park. Like, you wouldn't think Magic the Gathering and Lincoln Park go together, but that is.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Have you seen the crowd that plays?
In the end.
But okay, have you seen the crowd that plays Magic the Gathering versus would that crowd listen to a almost orchestral female-led version of that song?
Yes.
hi, my name's Nathan.
Okay, with the majority of the player base. I don't think the majority of the player base would.
You're exceptional, Nathan.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Take
just
that
check it out.
I think Red is putting the link to that in the chat right
Thank
now.
you, thank you, Arch.
RC Allbot also said, warning, Thor's bullshit is in fact bullshit. And I want that to stay as a command.
Wow, that is fantastic.
No
Thank you for hanging out with us this week, guys. I know today was a little bit combat heavy, not too much roleplay, but hey, we're getting this storyline is quickly reaching its climax.
Heyo.
In the dungeon.
In a dungeon.
Hashtag.
In a dungeon, there
Hashtag
may
not
or may
second
not be a dragon.
You want what?
A dragon of sorts.
A dragon of sorts. It might be bad.
It might be good.
It might be a bad dragon.
Oh,
Have a week, guys!
Huge! She didn't get it at first.